And I promise this shit's gonna minute. Like, they want this shit overnight.
Wow.
Niggas just reaching for heights. We them niggas ain't stuck in their head. They stuck in that shit like some lights.
We gotta talk about that one.
Move around and shit.
When I started out, couldn't get a list.
So I can see if it does the autofocus.
My city love me for my ambition.
I don't care if the bitches, I'm kills the richest. If you ain't chasing your dreams, well, nigga, you don't get it. Think this shit gon' change my life and fix everything that's in it. And I'm taking the whole game with me. And I promise this shit took a minute. Like, they want this shit overnight. Like a nigga got put up a fight. Like a nigga just reaching for heights. We them niggas ain't stuck in their head. Yeah, we stuck in that shit like
Lock in, guys. We're here today. It's not Monday, it's Wednesday.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Round of applause. We are back again. We are back again. The Climate Mission Podcast, episode 244. I'm the host, Victor Baez. I am here. We're back again another week. Special episodes rescheduled, pushed back to Wednesday instead of Monday. We'll get into the reason why soon. We have co-host Noel in the building here from Rhode Island to the world every single week, live on YouTube and everywhere you can listen to us on your podcast platforms. Also, shout out to Chubb Corner, half a Chubb. Marloon is here, our brother.
Hey guys, I feel like I haven't been here in a minute, bro.
Yeah, low key, you know, Marloon.
I wasn't here last week.
He was engineering for, you know what I'm saying, Sauce Walka. And we're going to get to the Sauce Walka drama. You know, Marloon might be an op, guys. We'll see what's going to happen today.
He was definitely behind the BM.
You know.
Making some purchases.
But also, Erlen's going to stop on by later, maybe Edwin as well. But a lot to discuss today. Drake, Jay-Z, NBA Finals happening today, right? Game 1's tonight.
Yeah.
As we're recording. Some Rhode Island local news that we're going to get into. Why we didn't record on Monday. Shout out to Cactus Jack. Or maybe not shout out to Cactus Jack. We'll get into it later. We'll see what's happening. Let's start off with the breaking news I just saw. I didn't see that until now. That was right now. When did that article get posted by TMZ?
2 hours ago.
2 hours ago. So breaking news, TMZ reports that Lena the Plug has filed officially from divorce from Adam 22. Imagine that.
Dang.
Adam 22. Shout out to Adam 22 who follows us, you know, shows love. Shout out to Adam 22. But I would hate to be Adam 22 right now.
She did it on June 1st, which happens to be her birthday.
Wow. So Lena the Plug files for divorce from Adam 22 after he allowed her to be plowed by a bunch of other men with big, large phalluses after they got married. His wife. She was his wife. Hey, you could do it for content, for money for the family. Okay. God bless.
To
Nasty.
Make it worse.
Now divorced.
Not only did you allow your wife to get plowed in video, and then you made a whole reality TV show about your wife getting plowed on TV for money.
Crazy.
She's also filing to have full custody of your 5-year-old child.
Wow.
Damn.
That's crazy. He's down bad.
You think she just got tired of it? Tired of getting used?
I'll tell you this much.
You think he's a pimp?
Him?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Custody battles get nasty.
Vic, you think he's a pimp?
I don't know. What I do know is that they do the blue site, the OF stuff. So, damn. Part of me does feel bad for him because the No Jumper, they fired a bunch of people from No Jumper. No Jumper is not what it used to be.
Yeah, downsized.
It still is No Jumper no matter what, because historically in LA, there hasn't been anybody bigger, and there probably never will be anybody bigger in that world, the podcast scene, and what they did historically with the SoundCloud rappers era.
Yeah, he discovered a lot of people.
He discovered a lot of people, people's first interviews. So he's written in stone for me no matter what in hip-hop media history. I don't care what people say. But the truth is they fired a lot of people to downsize, and one can assume that the money was really coming from allowing his wife to be plowed by other people, and his wife allowing him to plow other people with him for their podcast. I think it was like on OF, and it was like a PRN podcast where they would literally make love to women and on the podcast after interviewing the women. So this has to be a major moneymaker. Now you eliminate that because it has to be eliminated, because I don't think there's any world where there's a divorce custody battle and you still do that together amicably.
Eliminated for who though?
Money wise.
No, but I mean, eliminated for who? Because she's still gonna do it if she wants to.
I mean, she already had like a career like that before him.
She could just find another nigga.
So that's gonna exist, right?
She could
but
just find another poppin' nigga and do it.
Yeah,
she's
but-
attractive. She's a beautiful girl.
Yeah, she is. But all of that shit was because of
Marlon
him,
said,
though.
yeah, she is. I've seen those videos.
He's
No,
horny. Look at him.
she's attractive.
No,
She's
she is.
attractive.
That's why he keeps looking at his phone.
I might have. I'm trying to see. Maybe she posted something new.
Oh.
But all of those things were him. So like, can she go and continue to do it?
With her own IP. The thing is, think about it this way. You think the niggas are beating off their dicks to Adam 22? They're beating off to her.
Some might, bro.
I don't know.
Oh, they're beating off to
Some
her.
might.
Nasty, nasty, nasty. A lot of nastiness in this episode, guys. There's a lot of nasty stuff to get into.
Crazy way to begin it.
Yeah, but that's very crazy though. That's wild. Doing all that, and it's like, oh, it's your wife, a business decision, okay. But now you did it just for this to happen? Talk about the irony. This doesn't get worse than this. There's nobody more down bad right now than Adam 22. This is crazy. But it's all to his own detriment. There's no world where that happens and you, in my opinion, live on happily ever after forever. And who knows what's gonna come? Maybe she's gonna make some posts soon herself. Maybe did Adam cheat? Did Adam fall in love with one of the girls that they would do stuff with? All right. I know supposedly there was like an instance before where like she would get jealous of some girls because he would reach out to some girls more often or like when she didn't expect him to. I don't know. Now, if the man that, let's say she cheated, also, what is cheating? What if she's like,
I
it
was
was
about
just
to say,
content?
I don't
What
think
is
I don't think
cheating?
cheating counts for them, bro.
I don't think it was
cheating
cheating.
is a thing with
think
them
that
too,
counts for
bro.
them,
And if it's a custody thing, God forbid he's abusive. If that comes out,
That's
right?
what I think is happening here. I think he's beating her.
Because
Like,
why would he want to take the custody? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
that's crazy.
Beautiful young, I think, girl. They have
She's
a daughter.
5 years old daughter, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful
God
daughter.
bless. God bless.
And
That-
now the daughter's in the central of all this drama and shenanigans and drama and bullshit.
The only way I could see them justifying the only way I could see her asking for a divorce to a point where like she needs custody would be like you're saying, like he's abusive. Because Vic, cheating? What do you mean by cheating? What is cheating? What does that even mean?
Yeah, no.
They fuck people together on camera.
That doesn't apply to them.
Nah, that's not a construct to them.
Nah.
Yo, they were sleeping together with the guy she fucked on camera. Like they put a face what's that nigga's name? The porn star Jason Lee? They put his face on a pillow. And they did a video for TikTok that went viral.
Yeah.
And they were like snuggling up the pillow. So I'm supposed to believe that he cheated? Like, no, these niggas play into this shit. This is their bag.
But the thing is, too, a lot of the times they've done stuff like this where it's like, attention grabbing type of shit.
Oh, that's a good point. This
You know
might
what I'm
be just clickbait. You
Could be
just 'cause-
clickbait, or honestly, bro, I wouldn't even put it past them if they actually like, yeah, you know what, we just want to definitely like be divorced. We're still gonna be partners though.
Vic, Marlon got a point because you can file. That doesn't mean you're going through with it.
Let me see. It says here, his last tweet.
And filing it on your birthday? Damn.
He posted his last tweet was an hour ago. He says, new plug show is out. Watch me and my wife interview and then bang this girl with many others for only $5 first month. Link of replies. So maybe this was a scheduled tweet, a scheduled post. Maybe they did this already. But
Marlon's right.
she did file for divorce an hour before he posted this.
No. She filed divorce June 1st.
Well, it came out.
It came out.
The news
yeah.
came out a day after. A day before this post. She filed, and the news came out an hour before. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as this picks up. Maybe I'll reach out for an interview or something because he does follow me.
I'm on
I don't know
Marlon's
how open he
stance.
wants to be about this.
I think it's clickbait. I'm with Marlon here. Until it goes to court, I'm with Marlon.
Because
We
what
know
is?
how Adam moves, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Leonard the Plug shocks fans by announcing a divorce after claiming. No, this is fake. It's a fake story.
Let me see what the full article on TMZ says.
Yeah, it's crazy. I used to watch Adam back in the day when he had hair
In the
on
doc,
YouTube.
hold on, this gets funny. The document says Lana says she does not have a job, and her only income is $3,000 monthly spousal support from Adam.
Oh, he posted on his story freedom. On his IG story, he posted freedom, and he posted Jay-Z's song "Girls, Girls, Girls," and on top of that, he also left a comment and it said, "All black women who want to date me, please DM me. I will buy you a car."
You see what I'm saying, bro? Like,
Also, to confirm my pimp theory, of course, she's a very successful creator on OnlyFans, but in the doc, she makes it sound like she has no control over the revenue, saying, "I have no access to any financial resources in this marriage or actual financial information. So all amounts entered are estimates."
What the hell?
tell him, bro. He managed everything.
Bro, he might be her pimp.
And they've had over 300 threesomes together. And she's only getting $3,000 in monthly spousal
I just
support.
said that. Yeah.
Wow. And no access to their finances.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this is wild. This is wild. But, I mean, are we surprised? Not really. If we're being honest.
The Crip guy got to him.
Bro,
got to her.
Crip Mac
Crip Mac got her.
Crip Mac got to him.
might have taken his wife. Listen, her next video if she does it again with Jason, I think it was his name, right? Jason, the guy with the big meat.
Jason Lee or something like that.
Jason something. If they do it with him, Jason Love. If they do it with Jason Love again, that's gonna be internet breaking, right there. Unless that's the one the guy that she fell in love with or whatever the hell's happening. Also, reminder, shout out to Louie J Fitness Win the Day Expo happening right here, June 7th, this Sunday. The Win the Day Fitness Wellness Expo, Beauty Expo here in Providence, Rhode Island. Shout out to him. Win the Day Expo on Instagram for all the information. Amazing event happening this weekend. Hopefully he makes it annual. And last but not least, shout out to our sponsor, Big Tony's Pizza, home of the gangster raps. $10 cheese pizza, the only $10 cheese pizza that you can get in Rhode Island that's worth getting. Not some Domino's BS, an actual full cheese pizza. It's insane. I heard that so many people have been going that they've been having to tell people come back the day after. Like if they're already getting it, they will try to get it again throughout the day. Like, no, come back tomorrow. They're not letting you guys overly use it. They got to have some control of it because they don't want to run out of cheese and pizza. But they got the $10 cheese pizza, Providence, Rhode Island, Big Tony's Pizza. If you mention the Club Ambition podcast, shout out to them, Big Tony's Pizza. Yeah, let's get into it. As I predicted, Jay-Z officially dissed Drake. He dissed Drake during his freestyle at the Roots Picnic over the weekend, which I was supposed to attend, but instead I was like, hey, no, I got to go do this Don Toliver thing, which we're going to get into later on as well. But the Jay-Z freestyle wasn't just dissing Drake. He dissed Nicki Minaj. He dissed Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez' his dad. He dissed Dame Dash. He dissed Oshino, a former state property member from his Rockefeller rap group. He dissed, who else he dissed? He dissed a bunch of people. He dissed Kanye West. Tony Busby, the ambulance chaser, Drake. I said his name, but I didn't put the number down. So that's a total of 8 people so far. Jaguar Wright, 9 people. Everyone, the internet, if you want to add them as a person, at least 10 people got dissed by Jay-Z in a matter of 3 minutes in this freestyle. And I'll read the lyrics here. And I'll give a funny reaction that we got from Dame Dash that has gone viral. My favorite part about the Jay-Z freestyle was the structure of the freestyle, where it's not just a regular freestyle. He does start it off talking about his grandmother, and he ends it talking about his grandmother, who turned 100 years old. So he's acknowledging his grandmother's age. Her name is Hattie. He says, Hattie's turning 100. If she would have transitioned before I cleared my name, I would have hunted them. He's talking about all the allegations. So if his grandmother would have died before clearing his name in the public and speaking out, denying the allegations and everything, like how he did at the GQ interview and how he did with Tony Busby legally, he would have killed the people instead of actually just, even speaking. Every one of them playing these silly games that 1-800 ambulance chaser would have wished one came. But 9/11 is a joke. Public enemy number 1. I've been ranked. So that's the ambulance chaser. A play on the ambulance. Public enemy 911 is a joke. It's a public enemy song. People are saying that Well, you get the gist. You get that. It's a deeper cut because obviously young niggas don't know about Public Enemy, but if you know, you know. It's a deep hip hop cut. The rock's not crumbling. That the leprechauns have magically run out of pranks. The Rock Nation, because Tory Lanez' dad says, Rock Nation will crumble! Rock Nation! And Tory Lanez is a leprechaun. I think Tory Lanez has called himself like a leprechaun because of his height. Your son's on a federal jail line mumbling something about having too much in his drink. You know how dumb that is? Another one fumbled his, wonder how I get the blame. And it's valid. He's referring to when Tory Lanez did that call after the accident, apologizing, saying he was drunk, and I think it was a jail call to not Meg, but Kelsey, apologizing to Meg and Kelsey, basically saying that that's enough, like legally already to, in a sense, like if he's owning up to the crime, case closed, even though there was a bigger case and bigger things that were handled, more stuff was handled, he's just summing it up to that, basically calling the dad like a hypocrite. You had the cash cow and thunk it. No. I skipped the line. My bad. Niggas' teeth is tumbling out their mouth, and somehow I'm the one who done it. There's a murder mystery game. Dame Dash, we've reported on his teeth, him losing his teeth, him getting his teeth done, his teeth falling out, his dentures or whatever, the teeth set falling out. I think it was like on IG Live before. So the embarrassing moments. There's a murder mystery game. The murder mystery game is a line that I think a lot of people are not highlighting, but it's simple. To me, it's like, these are legal cases. We're talking about the accusations by Tony Busby, the Rock Nation accusations, and Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion, and the contract discussions in the past, and people are allegedly, I think it was Rock Nation, who knows who bought it, but people buying Dame Dash's old music and stuff, and old masters and things being auctioned off. There's a lot of legal things, right? So him comparing it to like a murder mystery game is like, I'm the one who done it. It's like people are pointing it to me as if this is like a murder mystery, like I'm the killer behind it, like I'm the person behind all this. And it's also just to continue the rhyme scheme. There's a murder mystery game. You had the cash cow and thunk it. What you will, pump test. I'm the one who strummed the pain. That hill you can die on is too much flack that comes from those plains. Now killing him softly. The song, the strum the pain lyric in the song continues is a hill you can die on, is a play on Lauryn Hill's name, killing him softly. She's the one that sung the song. And Jay, there's a lot of flack that comes with those planes. Is Roberta Flack, Killing Me Softly, original song, continuing the theme as well, what he just said. And flack, planes, like an airplane, and the flack on an airplane. Double entendre, triple entendre, don't even ask him how. He just does it naturally. No bars wasted as freestyle. I'm killing him softly. What's understood don't need to be explained. You want it one way, it's the other. I still own you suckers. I'll Marlow you niggas. I ain't much for meetings, no how. Marlow is a character in The Wire. And for those who don't know, I think this is the persona and the character that Jay-Z is currently portraying. Marlow, if you watch The Wire, he's the man that went from streets going into the business world, right? And then there's still a sense, like that classic scene, like when he has the business suit and he gets like shot at when he has the business suit, tries to like break up like a little scuffle or whatever he's doing.
It was at the end of the last episode.
I think it was a finale.
Yeah, when he left the party because he was out of place. He's like, I don't want to be here with all these politicians. And he goes down to the street and there's a nigga that's pulling up and they try to shoot at him. It wasn't that there was a fight. It's that the nigga, he came up to a nigga's corner. The nigga tried to shoot at him and he shot and he fucking was just standing in the corner looking around reminiscing. I know what you're talking about.
As if like damn, like I missed this feeling. Like I love this because he was telling the guy. I think he said like something like, "You know who I am? Like you don't know who I am." And the young nigga didn't know who he was because he's the OG or disconnected maybe.
Yeah, disconnected.
It's a murder mystery gang. because he's an OG. You know, he's an OG. So
Right.
it's that idea of, not remembering who he was. Like niggas forgot who I am, but then he remembers who he was, and he's like, that's who I think Jay-Z is right now. Especially this. That's how he's feeling with the GQ interview, with this freestyle. He's Marlo. Jay-Z is Marlo from The Wire. That's the character that he's portraying. People have characters and personas that they portray throughout their albums, throughout their moments of their career. And I think currently this is him right now. The businessman that came from the streets, which is who he always has been. But now he's embracing this to the point that he literally says, I'll Marlo you niggas, gang. I ain't much for meetings. And he also quotes The Wire a couple times in his actual freestyle with some lines. Cancel the brunches. I remember the hunger pain. Rock Nation brunches. Where are they? They're not. There's no longer. The white parties. Where are they?
He got that shit the fuck out of here.
He got it the fuck out of here. And I think, to be honest, I could be wrong, but I think it was right when the Diddy shit happened
It was.
that those parties stopped. You know, I think the one before that was like canceled for some sort of like reason. They had to do something else. But then after that, it was the Diddy stuff, and they weren't canceled. They just were never done. It's a murder mystery game. Cancel the brunches. I remember the hunger pain. The price of the bricks going up. The wire line is going to cost you a bead to even say my name. Say my name. Beyonce song. Say my name. Say my name is going to cost you $1 billion.
He will sue you.
Suing Tony Busby.
And
also, Drake, Whisper My Name. It's a response to that. Whisper My Name is a play on to that name, saying people's name, because eventually he's going to get to Drake. You ever heard of a Wonder Kid? A Wonder Kid, I thought it was just K-I-N, but Wonder Kid is like a wonder child.
It's the way that he says it.
Yeah.
It's purple.
Yeah, it's on purpose. Because at first I'm like, Wonder Kid. I'm like, oh, instead of just saying kin, he said Wonder Kid. My children is some of them. Have you niggas have no shame? Y'all trying to get under skin. I really get under skin. Ask how I'm playing. Y'all thugs with y'all thumb again. Everybody think they're the ones insane. You're no maniac. Watch how sane he act in my presence. Niggas shrink. I need a new therapist. He's talking about Kanye West.
And Nicki Minaj.
And probably Nicki too, but I think definitely Kanye. Because the maniac and insane.
No, that part is for Kanye, without a doubt. The beginning is also for Nicki. He's referring to both of them because they both talked about his kid.
Yeah, but that's true. Just in general, if you speak about his kid, he's like, I'm gonna stab you. And he's like, I stabbed Un. Remember how I did Un? I stabbed Un. Which is crazy. For him to be, he's spoken similar to this years ago, but for him to just double back on this reference now, years later.
You don't regret that shit at all.
You don't regret that shit at all. It is pretty crazy, but it's showing you the level that he's at, where he's like, I'll really take it there. Like, I'll kill you niggas. You know what I'm saying? It's a murder mystery, gang. I need a new therapist. This shit is not working. I'm truly on the brink. Y'all better not encourage him. Y'all don't want me to think these thoughts that I think. That nut-ass nigga still stuttering. People saying that's Oskino because he stutters. He's from State Property.
Yeah.
That Chatty Patty down on his luck again. Chatty Patty, Dame Dash, because he called Charlamagne the God a Chatty Patty in the Breakfast Club interview years ago, famous. But then niggas was like, yo, you're the Chatty Patty, because ever since then, you haven't stopped podcasting or doing interviews. Quest introduced me to Jaguar. I don't know why I still fuck with him. Questlove. He said it in front of Questlove, the Roots, during the Roots picnic, to be satirical. And he said, Jaguar Wright, Jaguar. So it was a shout out at Jaguar Wright as well, who's had these allegations against Jay-Z for years. She's a part of the people that believe that he has like a child, the kid that looks like him.
Yeah.
He says that that's his kid. She's been saying a lot of crazy shit. Viral interviews, millions of views for years. And this is official. His first time he responds saying her name. You was wondering why I didn't do the freestyle in rehearsal. Because he rehearsed the day before. That's why he didn't do this freestyle, because he said Questlove's name. That lady back on the stuff. She sound like she in love with him.
Nicki.
Her can't even take their kids. Enough of them. That's a play on when Nicki Minaj dissed Meg Thee Stallion live on stage, and she did that. Like she fucked up the lyrics.
No, that was when she was stuttering, nah? On
No.
stage?
Yeah, but
Wait, I thought it was because it was...
because she fucked up the lyrics. She was on stage and she was dissing Meg Thee Stallion.
She was dissing Meg? I thought she was stuttering because she was with Jay-Z.
No. She was dissing Meg because she said that what's that famous line that she said about like something shooting someone. She called her like a horse. It was like a line about her being a horse, and she was dissing Meg at that time.
She calls herself Stallion. How's that?
Yeah.
A diss.
But it was like a play on words that she said like about a famous actor that killed himself or something like that.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So it was a play on that when Nicki did that.
It was this one when she was freestyling and she forgot her lyrics, and then that's why he stuck his hands
listen to
out.
the lyrics.
She was dissing Nicki.
That was the.
That's what she was dissing thing back then.
Watch, I'll recognize the bar right away.
Okay, this looks old.
I mean, I don't fuck with horses.
Oh,
Christopher Reeves.
700 horses.
Christopher Reeves.
Fixing to leave.
That lady back on the stuff.
Yeah, see.
oh.
So
wow.
that's nigga. This is deep. You know what it is to mimic that moment when he dissed your artist, because that's Meg Thee Stallion the Rock Nation.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's not like just like a. It's crazy. It's
He
layers.
He picked that out on purpose.
On purpose.
That's sick.
Her Kenneth and Kenneth
Kenneth.
Barbie
Barbie
because she's
Ken.
called the Barbie, right? And that he gave her 2 lines and moved on. A rapper can't be my op. I got MAGA Republicans. Them shots came from the very top of the government. Good luck with them. I'm governed by God. You tried to break the covenant. Now, she endorsed recently Trump, and she's been on her MAGA wave. She was at the Tesla Space X recently taking photos, meeting with Elon. She's been all over the place. She's been riding hard with this, and I guess she also came out in an interview saying that she's been Republican for a while, but she didn't want to talk about it or whatever. So he believes that this is, I guess, you know, those shots coming through Nicki are basically MAGA push, MAGA narratives. And for all we know, it could be. In a sense, at least, I would say this. There could be a world where she bonds with these people because they might be already against Jay-Z. You know, if she has private conversations with Trump, they could be talking about Jay-Z, you know, against Jay-Z. Or I like how you I saw a tweet. My daughter showed me a tweet you said about that guy. Yeah, I don't like him either. I don't think he's very nice. It could be the case. And he also has to be dealing with shit behind the scenes that we don't know about. He says, I reigned for 40 days. Then my neck got flooded again. My wrist got flooded again. My net worth went up again. 40 days from that freestyle is the Yankee Stadium show. So I think we're going to get another freestyle 40 days from now at the Yankee Stadium shows. And I think that he's going to be wearing his jewelry. It's going to be a different vibe. I think he's going to shave his head. I think the afro is going to be gone. I think it's going to be the old school haircut that he had when he came up. The Reasonable Doubt fade. He says, my next update, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Responding to Drake, the jig is up. Because Jigga is his nickname. So he's like, the jig is up. I'm up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You got to look up again. Niggas look up to Hove. I never looked up to them. Them crackers got your publishing, gangster. Go talk tough to them. Don't talk success to me. You niggas is workers in perpetuities. In perpetuities. How your contract is worded. Don't make me go, man. All at Drake. Directly responding was good, brother. Responding to the Drake disses, which we're going to get into. We'll break those down exactly. Good, brother. To remind people what he said on Iceman, because he came at that man multiple times. The roots remember even when the trees pretend. That's a bar. The roots of the tree, and then the roots, the band, which is with him. Not too much on my name. Don't forget who I am. Hattie loves her Shawnees, SHAWN. That's his grandma again. I find it adorable. She put the S at the end. You don't know the show ain't even begin. I said you don't know the show ain't even begin. And he performs, you don't know what you do right after that, because it was Hovey Baby, like a verse, and then this freestyle. Then he starts the whole performance. Legendary, crazy. Reunions happened that night. State Property, half of them, not everybody. Oskino was in there stuttering. He couldn't let him on stage.
Yeah, nigga, you fucked up. You should have went.
Yeah, yeah, I definitely should have went to that. But and it also ended with I think Dreams and Nightmares, Meek Mill, Philly, which is beautiful as well. Meek, you gotta talk to Hove. Stop tweeting, asking questions of people. Ask Hove all the questions because you're clearly still cool with Hove. And the Drake disses. I think this verse was phenomenal. I think it definitely was a layered and one of those you got to revisit to get the bars and seep through. I think it was impressive.
It's exciting if shit's gonna continue.
Yeah, I think that this was something that I predicted it. I knew that it was gonna happen. He's like, it's gotta be coming because you're not gonna waste, especially after the GQ interview. You're talking like, even though he did say, I don't want to, out of the rap battle, whatever.
Yeah, he's hypocritical though now. No?
He's hypocritical, yes, but he was hypocritical then, even saying that in the first place. So it's like,
Is he? Who's he rap battling?
I mean, not more of a rap battling, but now you're entering or, extending the hand for somebody to rap battle you,
That's
know,
how
or diss you.
You took it as him extending the hand? You think he's gonna rap battle somebody?
I don't know if he'll respond. Maybe it'll be like a one-off thing, but of course there's people that's gonna respond, and especially because Drake's the one who started it with him. That's at this point.
You think at almost 60, Jay-Z is gonna be dropping songs and
this
diss
is
tracks
another
against
thing.
niggas?
Bro, someone at his caliber, bro, he has to bury someone who's or anyone who's really downplaying him or talking his shit. You know what I'm saying? Especially since the people who respect him, at least this is how I see it. We hold them at such a high caliber and shit like that. If we truly believe that these people are underneath him and shit, why is he not gonna say anything?
You think if Nicki Minaj got in the booth and
He's gonna select. He's not gonna fucking diss Nicki.
Okay. You think if Drake gets in the booth and drops a diss track, he's gonna respond?
I think he should.
No, I'm asking you, do you think he's gonna respond?
Yeah, I believe so. I don't think a whole track, but definitely some bars. He did it now.
I think this year he would. Because the way in that interview when we spoke about it, he said this is the year to respond. This is my different.
What was the merch thing?
The merch, yeah, the Rock Nation merch during the Super Bowl, he had on said the game needs me. The game needs me.
He was pretty much saying he was active this year. He's like, we back or some shit.
Exactly. So I think it's all strategic. There's rumors. Last week we spoke about, what was it, Guru talking about I'm gonna show you whatever. I think that music. Also, someone made an AI rip where they made the vocals clear and they put it over a beat. This freestyle, and it got deleted. Someone reported it. Someone striked the tweet. Why is that? Probably because maybe this is gonna be released somewhere officially, a verse of something officially, or a cappella interlude officially somewhere. It's possible. Or also Jay-Z's a billionaire. Maybe he's like, delete that shit. Just keep. I don't want people making fake high quality versions. Could be that too. But I think usually when it does happen, from my experience, it's because songs are happening. Like when I tweeted National Treasure, they took it down. Now it came out. Drake National. So it's that's what typically it is. That's the reasoning. But we'll see. Someone that did respond.
I will just say this.
Yeah.
This is just album promo for me. And I think everyone that's falling for it and they're pushing it this is beef. This is going to start beefs. Kanye's never going to say anything back. I think everyone knows that. While Jay-Z was rapping those bars, Kanye was on a globe saying how much he basically loves Jay-Z. Then you go to Drake. Drake just got out of a rap battle. Drake is never going to say anything back in a full song. That's not going to happen. And then Nicki, who's going to listen to a diss song by Nicki?
But why wouldn't Drake say something to him if again, Jay-Z is at that caliber? You know what I'm saying?
Because what if you lose? Then you got punched in the face again.
Bro, if you started, you have to go with it. Because now you look crazy. Because let's say Jay-Z does drop some shit, making him look insane, and he's just going to stay quiet.
I just don't see a world. I just see this as promo. I see this as him responding for his album.
All right, so let's say it is promo. You're going to tell me there's not going to be more on the album?
Yeah.
I think it's an album, and I think it's gonna be a diss song on the album for Drake. I don't think it's gonna be a smash or nothing, but I think it's gonna
directly.
Yeah, I think it's
Fully?
gonna be directly but indirectly without saying his
Okay,
name.
that's
But
different.
I think it's gonna be like on some Family Matters. No, not Family Matters. What's the one that he dropped after Family Matters that Kendrick dropped?
Bro, I don't even remember the order no more.
The one that he did, Aubrey Graham's, the Graham story, the one that he was talking about like breaking him down. I think Jay-Z.
Oh, you're talking about. I know what you're talking about the Kendrick one, right?
Yeah, I think Jay-Z would do a track like that. Not that dark or explicit, but something along the lines where it's like symbolically we know who he's talking about.
Vic, if that's the case, then Drake has to respond.
Oh yeah.
Then
Yeah.
Drake will get bodied, and he will lose again. Why would he do that? Yeah, this is what I'm trying to say. I just don't see that happening. I don't see a world where this is happening, bro.
I mean-
Yo, that would be very bad. That's 2 years. Yo, that would be very bad. You lost to Kendrick, and then you take on Jay-Z, and Jay-Z takes you out too. He will look very bad, Vic. I don't see that happening, bro.
I mean,
Here, I'll play
That
the
would be
clip
a-
real quick of
That would be a dark turning point in his life.
Dame Dash responded. This is what Dame Dash said.
And this is another thing about Jay
Oh my God.
that I still wonder about, being that he wants to be funny.
That's all that shit.
Jay's breath always used to stink. And you know why? Because for some reason, don't you hate when niggas got bad breath and chew Big Red? It's just cinnamon doodle. Nobody wants to smell that. I hope this nigga's not still chewing Big Red with bad breath on that mic, because that mic must have been stinking.
Oh, that gum, big.
And then he dressed up like a mic.
Yeah,
He
my
dressed
grandma
Dressed up like a mic.
Yeah.
This is not the version, Jay, please. Come, we make Jay great again. That's the new slogan. Make him great again. I don't want to see this happen.
Just being anti-black for vibes.
Nah, my grandma loves that gum, bro.
Yo, you gotta
gum
admit,
is
when you saw the
disgusting.
head, you was laughing, bro.
That
You knew
shit's
this is gonna be
That
funny.
shit's spicy.
But who told him? Wait, hold on. But hold on. Who you think told? I want to know who told them to do that and like how they put the wig on. How do you think they did that?
I wasn't aware.
Like, don't you think they would have videotaped them cutting it off and it'll be on the vid? Dun, dun, dun. It's no more Dookie. What do you call him?
Nigga's crazy.
Dookie Wick J. That nigga new name is Dookie Wick. Boss.
Yo.
Yo, I wish.
This is like
I don't know how these niggas only
elementary
cut this
beef.
nigga up with them Dookie Wicks.
Calling dreads Dookie is the most anti-black shit, bro.
And it gets worse, guys. During this interview,
I swear it's a hand.
there seems to be a rat run behind Dame Dash.
Oh my
Nah.
God, you're lying.
I watched this a million times. I'm convinced it has to be a person. I don't want to believe it's a rat.
Even if it's a person, it will forever in my life
Be a
and in
rat.
my story be a rat just to be funny. There's a rat behind Dame Dash. This is crazy. Look at this shit, bro.
And this is another thing about Jay
Look at the rat.
that I still wonder about, being that he wants to be funny. Jay's breath always just
That's a rat.
Nah, no, well,
That's a rat,
I'm
bro.
sorry.
That's a rat,
person
bro.
right there.
No, I've seen rats, bro. That's a rat. Oh, shit. Now look at the tail in the back, though.
Nah, bro.
That's a rat, bro.
That's someone's hand, bro.
That's a rat.
That's a
That's
shadow.
bro, that's a fucking basement, bro. That's
No, that's an office.
No, fuck that, bro.
You gotta watch the whole thing. It's an office,
That's not
bro.
an office, bro.
It is. If
His
you watch
teeth
it,
Look
Fuck
at the
all out
roof.
his
Look at the
mouth.
roof, bro. It doesn't even have a fucking ceiling.
No, bro, it's an office,
Nah.
bro. You
This
gotta
nigga
watch
Dame
it.
Dash
That's
is
a rat,
down
bro.
bad, bro.
It's a rat.
Dame Dash teeth falling out of his mouth. He's auctioning off catalogs of music for $1, and now he has rats running behind him
Just spreading narratives
in his studio during an interview.
Yeah, it's fine. He's being racist, so it's fine. He's being anti-black, so I'll leave it. He lives with rats. It's okay.
It's a murder mystery, gang.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, bro. I mean, like with Jay-Z's freestyles though, it's not just random though. You know, every time he addresses something, like I think it was in 2015 they said it was, like there was some talks about him and his money and stuff, and he used the freestyle to talk about like his financial backlash and stuff. And then in the 90s when he was beefing with Nas and them, like he would go on the radio and freestyle and do subliminals. You know, like it's not always just like just random shit. Like he's definitely leading up to something. And I don't see a full album, but he's showing you or warming you up to like, yo, I'm still one of the top dudes, and whoever's gonna talk about me, I'm gonna just say something back.
I got a
think it's
super
an
chat. See what you guys said. Multi M with the 199. Appreciate you. Thank you. If it goes, is Drake versus Jay-Z hip hop endgame?
So let's get into that then.
Infinity Stones.
For context, we'll do it in order. So Drake and Jay-Z have had a situation for years. They have subliminally had some sort of animosity, something. Specifically, Drake on Wax has said things about Jay-Z before, has literally named him, and it could be taken as respect, disrespect, but they have collaborated even after certain things have been said. 10 years ago, almost to the exact date, on Summer 16, he said, I used to want to be on Rockefeller, then I turned into Jay. Basically saying like, yo, I'm him, I'm the new Jay-Z. This was 10 years ago. I'm the new Jay-Z, right? Which goes to show you how Drake's career is, because Drake, he had, it wasn't on the 5 a.m. in Toronto freestyle song. He was rapping about people wanting the old Drake or something like that. Things that people say now. Like, he's like an evergreen artist. Like, his career, always people say the same things, even early on in his career, as if he was here for years early on in his career. Now he is here for years, and they're still saying similar things. It's pretty insane. But he said, I used to want to be on Rockefeller, then I turned into Jay on Summer 16. Fast forward, they've collaborated. Their most recent collaboration was on COB. Whenever they collaborate, not the greatest. We don't get the best effort from either of them.
Pound Cake.
Pound Cake was the last one.
Pound Cake was
Pound Cake
nasty.
Pound Cake is the last one.
Pound Cake is the only one. The only exception to the rule is Pound Cake.
COB was
Anything other than that, we never needed it. The Scorpion one, the COB one. I think there was wasn't there a Thank Me Later one?
Yeah, there was. I
It
forgot what it was
was
called.
like, I think it was on a Swiss Beats production or something. I could be wrong.
Pound Cake is fire.
But Pound Cake is one of one. Cake. Find it down, I mean a mile cake. Was
Give him a
it to the
red nose,
cake?
a clown cake.
Cake. And the shit that Jay was doing on there, only Jay could do.
Cake.
Like, that's what makes him so good. Like, his poetry. The nigga's a wordsmith. He's a wizard. He does shit that other people do, and it will never be the same. But Drake, fast forward to Iceman, he had bars for Jay-Z. Make them pay. He says, you niggas run and talk to Ho for a second opinion. Shitting on everybody. Which, again, is one of those disses where he's kind of bigging him up in a sense where it's like, he's not shitting on Hove, but he's saying like you niggas is little men. Like, I don't do that. I don't run to Hove for a second opinion.
Yeah. Like, make your own decision.
Yeah,
Be
make your own
boss.
decision. Which is like, also, who knows? I feel like a nigga has run to Hove in the past for something. Ask the nigga
Yeah,
for
if
some
they
advice.
collab,
If you looked up to him, you had some advice on something
Yeah.
years ago.
until you passed them.
Yeah, and so now you probably don't. Then he says, me, I stood 10 toes and accepted the mission. All right. That's the line after that. Whisper my name. He says, I take 500,000 down to dinner. Wait, what? Is that what he said exactly? No.
I take 500,000. Fuck the dinner, some shit like that.
Yeah, he said take the money.
No, what is it? This shit's fucking it up. That's not what he said there. Fans identified, whisper my name, internet debate. Did he say that and whisper my name? I take 500,000.
500,000.
I take 500,000 down to a dinner.
I don't down to a dinner. No,
This is not the exact lyrics. My bad.
he
guys.
says
Just
says
that-
he'll take the money instead of the thing.
I'll take 500K down to dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. That's what he said.
Oh yeah, he does say that. I'll take 500,000 down to dinner. I never could learn shit from none of y'all. Blah, blah, blah. So that's again the $500,000 debate.
Yeah.
Dinner or Jay-Z again. It's like I would never. Basically saying again, I don't need the Jay-Z's advice. All right, but Jay-Z himself said that.
Yeah.
He's like, yo, take the
money.
500,000. Why would you guys have a dinner with me? I already give you a free game. On Janet, shut the fuck up. He says, we know how you OGs rocking already. The jig is up. Jigga, Jay-Z. OG, Jay-Z's the OG. Rocking, Rock Nation, Rockefeller, The Rock. The jig is up. The jig is up is also Kendrick's song, but Jay-Z responded to that directly by saying, the jig is up. Nigga, I'm up 10. Wrong chart, champ. You know what I'm saying? Now, the Jay-Z responses, Wrong chart champ. First of all, calling Drake champ is funny, right? Wrong chart.
We're talking about Forbes.
Forbes.
We're talking about Forbes.
I think
But
so
if
too.
niggas is being honest, it's the wrong chart. But it's not like this nigga's not on his way to that chart either.
You don't know how much Jay-Z has.
He just said he has 10
He's up 10.
at least.
Probably got 10 million.
And
10
I think
billion.
Beyonce just got on the list too to being a billionaire. I think they just said that she just reached the billionaire status or so.
Okay.
I don't think he's gonna pass him money wise. I don't see a world where Drake could pass him money wise.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you something. Jay-Z has $10 billion. Drake has a long way to go. That is a lot of money, nigga.
That's a lot of money.
I'm telling you, as
Drake got at least 2 billy. He gotta have 2 billy.
That's great, bro. But $8 billion doesn't just materialize out of nothing. Especially when you don't have a continuous business that is materializing a large amount of money. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. Like,
So I guess it, in a sense, is like it is a wrong chart because no matter what, he's never gonna pass. He's not gonna pass this part of the chart.
What really matters.
Unless he creates a business big enough to like materialize that amount of wealth over that period of time. Where he could
I don't
pass
think he
him.
can. As far
Bro,
as 'cause
1
Drake,
bill is a lot. Imagine 8.
yeah, Jay-Z
8 is
sells
crazy.
product. Jay-Z sells product better than Drake.
Think about it this way, Vic. There are billionaires that own sports teams and their net worth is around $1 billion. Just that.
Yeah.
And they've owned teams for years and they don't generate enough wealth to even get close to having another billion.
But imagine this though, because Jay-Z never made that billion off his music. And now Drake is making, they're saying at least $2 billion his worth off his music. And the age difference is crazy too. So imagine Drake in 20 more years when he's Jay-Z's age, what he's gonna accomplish. Because just the music alone is evaluating $2 billion.
So this is where this is where I was getting a little annoyed because Academics was arguing this. He was like screaming. He's like, "Oh yeah, Drake has 70 million streams a month versus Jay-Z 7 million a month." Here's the thing: Drake doesn't own his back catalog.
Yeah.
He owns. I think the contract is from what we know.
We
is
said a
Scorpion.
CLB4? I think it's
Scorpion and
CLB4, no?
CLB to now.
I think it is.
Okay, and I'll give him that CLB to now.
the booty.
So the booty's hilarious. We don't know how. I would. You'd have to check the numbers, but I wonder how much of that 74 is the back catalog. Because if it's a large portion of it, then he ain't touching that much, Earl. And I mean, direct, like in full.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's Jay-Z's point. I think that's why Jay-Z keeps like emphasizing the ownership component. He's like, yo, your most valuable asset, you don't own.
The white people own it.
Yeah, you're not making your money off of it. And let's be honest, Drake's recent album went #1. Great, congratulations. That success is only going to last so long. It's not going to be there in the next 20 years. So he needs to start having a conversation with himself. How do I purchase my back catalog? Because that is where the largest amount of wealth is being generated. Because Vic says it here every day. Nostalgia is what's selling. It is that back catalog that is generating the largest amount of revenue over a long period of time. So, and I still don't see it getting him to $8 billion. You think Just Music's gonna make you $8 billion?
Listen,
No,
if
you
that
niggas
nigga
are
starts
crazy.
buying people's catalogs, if he buys Kendrick's catalog, like he said he
That's
was going
different.
to, if he starts buying people's catalogs,
That's different.
that's different. If he wants to be Michael Jackson, he might have to do some
he's
Michael
gonna have
Jackson
to-
shit.
Yeah, pull
That's
a
not even just
Jackson.
Michael
Pull some
Jackson
Michael
shit.
Jackson shit.
That's-
Michael
that's
Jackson bought the
Diddy
Beatles.
shit.
Michael Jackson bought the Beatles. Start buying niggas catalogs. You know what I'm saying? That's how you can really do it. And he has the relationships where he can make that happen with the big dogs if he got the money. You know what I'm saying? But his catalog, it is insane.
Yeah. They said he owns post 2018. So after anything he dropped after 2018. So yeah, certified lover boy. And,
As SJ with the $9.99, thank you, appreciate you. Obviously, Drake is sour with Jay-Z about that Super Bowl performance by K-Dot, rightly so.
I think, yeah.
Why?
I think that's what probably most of the recent issues probably stem from, because he was pictured with Jay-Z, I believe, at a Super Bowl, like in a crowd or something years ago. Took like a photo. You know, there hasn't been like direct shots since then until now, after this situation. But I think Drake just took anything personal, like the whole idea of people picking sides and shit. He took it personally.
What if Jay-Z had reached out to Drake and said, "Hey, do Super Bowl this year"?
But supposedly there was reports that Drake, and now that I know, I forgot that I didn't even know that Maul was this close to Drake. But now that I do know that, I believe I think Maul was the one that said it years ago. Remember, I think right before Kendrick shit, he said that Drake turned it down like twice. Who asked him? Probably Jay-Z. You know, because I doubt that this was pre Jay-Z deals that people were asking Drake. It had to be during the Roc Nation deals. So
stop crying. It's business.
Now it has me thinking too. Like, I know Lil Wayne isn't the best performer, but being the Super Bowl in New Orleans, do you think that he stopped Wayne from going because of Drake stuff too? Because Wayne was gonna bring Drake on that Super Bowl thing, bro.
it could be.
It could have been that.
But according to Jay-Z in the GQ interview, he told Frazier, he's like, no, that's not Drake's not on my mind. Like, why would I think about Drake, et cetera, et cetera. So I don't think it was, but he is talking about his money. He's talking about in perpetuity is your contract. But Drake is on the album Iceman shitting on people's contracts. So it seems like his contract, obviously he's trying to get out of it, but I don't think it's as bad as other people's because why would you be openly hypocritical like that? But he is shitting on, I'm assuming it seems like Kendrick's contract because the vibe it gave was similar to when Pusha T said you signed to one nigga that signed to another nigga that signed to three niggas. Now that's bad luck. When he was dissing Drake years ago. When he was dissing Drake, no, or was it Lil Wayne? I think it was Lil Wayne.
I don't know who that was. That was
That was
Wayne.
Lil Wayne. That was
Lil Wayne.
Lil
That was a pre-Drake beef. Yeah, that was Lil Wayne. Ha 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 ha. That was on Exodus.
That's a banger.
Yeah, for
So
What caught my eye was the perpetuity part with the when he said it in his bars.
yeah, he's like talk tough to them gangsters, to the crackers gangsters. They got your music. So he's basically saying like, don't come over here to me. Go talk up. Go to them.
Yeah. Go get your shit.
Go get your shit.
Yeah, because he's perpetuity means lasting forever. So his contract, they have him forever, basically, is what they're saying.
Because the thing is this, Jay-Z is smart in the sense where I'm gonna diss you. If Drake's the top dog right now, how can I diss him? I'm gonna diss him in ways that he can't
Get me
diss
back.
me. He's like, we can't argue about the hottest. We can't do that. We can't talk about sales. We can't do that.
I'm out the game.
You broke my record. Okay.
Cool.
We can't talk about bitches. I don't care. I got money. I got a wife.
I got kids.
I got kids, right? But I can be like, wait a minute. I'm Jay-Z.
I've read your contract.
I own everything. I own all my music. I
Yeah,
decide what I want to do with my music. I
Yeah.
own a streaming platform, or I sold it. Whatever he did recently. Also, I'm up a lot of money. I'm richer than everybody. Let me talk about that. So that's what he did. You know, but how long can you do that for?
Nah, Vic, that's what I'm saying. If they went to a beef, it'd be a miscalculation by Drake. Because I think in Drake's brain, he thinks, well, Kendrick already went the pedophile route. It's off the table. He doesn't understand that Jay-Z probably has read his contract. And if you don't think he has, you're a delusional Drake fan. Jay-Z has influence in the industry. He has had access to this information. He knows what's in that nigga's contract. So he could easily just make a rap song and be like, yo, my nigga, I know what you do. Like, I know what's going on with your life, bro. I know what UMG got you doing. I know what Lucian makes you do. And that is enough to make you lose a rap beef. Because what would Drake's response be to that?
I mean, the thing is like, yeah, they could talk about the music, but does Jay-Z want to open that door for Drake to say more than just the music? Because now, you know, Solange and stuff, hitting Jay-Z, what's the story behind that? You don't think Drake probably talked to her on the side or could get that information to get more dirt on Jay?
Just listen
Like,
to 444
it's not-
and Lemonade.
Now, that's true, but it's just like, there's more stuff that he could probably open into, you know? Instead of just saying, like, Drake is just about the music and his contract with the music.
I think if Jay-Z made a diss song exposing this nigga's contract, that would break the internet more than anything Drake would say about his relationship with Beyonce, because we know so much about their relationship. Unless it's some new information, you guys can't sit here and tell me no. Like, not because then we're being biased. You all in this room know that if Jay-Z dropped a diss song exposing Drake's contract and it wasn't a favorable contract, we would be in here reporting about it. Because that would be crazy.
If Drake says like, yo, that day I was writing that song for your wife, she tried to kiss me in the studio, nigga, the world would be ripped in half. A lava would come through the fucking
Of course,
ground.
say-
of course.
or
So we're
say-
assuming that's not what happened.
And
that
that
there
shit
wasn't
could be
an
a
affair.
lie.
Or
That shit could be a
say-
lie.
Bro,
it could be a
imagine-
lie, but niggas will still run with it.
No,
You think he would lie on Beyonce like that?
Niggas lied on him. Niggas lied on him.
But imagine
That's
that
rap.
too. It's like
That's crazy. He
It's
was
a
on
rap.
Beyonce. I don't think he has that character.
imagine it's like before they came to the studio, they was at a Diddy party or some shit.
All right,
And they was known, you feel me? It's
Now
like,
we're just doing
before that,
fantasy.
no. But that's the thing, you're opening the doors
Yo,
for that
am-
if you're gonna go into battle like that.
Am
you
I
know?
tripping or does he bring up the white party in Iceman? There's a song where I swear he's mentioned something about a white party.
Another diss that could be towards Jay-Z. He does say, y'all niggas was island hopping back then. Now your names got redacted. The Epstein Islands. The names getting redacted. So he's saying, oh, the names, Jay-Z, Pusha T, are his quote-unquote ops. So he could say them. Because that's the only people that should matter to him. But, I don't know.
No, and how you mentioned earlier too, Jay-Z said all the parties are done. You know, that's all canceled. Why?
He literally, in these couple bars, came at Drake in all ways that he basically just could. Because even saying niggas looked up to Hove, I never looked up to them. It's like, yeah, because I'm the OG. But it's like, yeah, you looked up to me. And you admittedly have said it. He's like, I wanted to sign to Rockefeller. Like, you love me. He might have Jay-Z tatted on him or some shit on the low, for all we know. And I wouldn't be surprised because it's
And his
Hove.
bicep, yeah.
That's Jay-Z. It's Hove. But at the end, he does say, in perpetuities, how your contract is worded, don't make me go, man. What do you think he's about to say there? Don't make me go find.
No.
Don't make me go find it and buy it. Don't make me go. What is Jay-Z? Jay-Z was about to say more there about Drake that he just stopped it.
What I told you niggas, he knows the contract. I'm telling you, bro. I think the conspiracy theory that this nigga's in a slave deal with the touring shit is real. And if that comes out, you've been popping your shit on everybody, but you on a similar slave deal that everyone else is on. You're just getting paid more out of the slave deal, but you a slave just like us.
He just makes better music.
Yeah, he just makes better music and
Yeah.
makes more money for the slave deal, but he's still a slave just like everyone else. That makes you look bad. Like, yo, you can't play bias there.
Even the next lines I think are towards him. He says, the roots remember even when the trees pretend. So it's like some history. It's like, nigga, I know something that you know I know, or I know something that you don't know I know. Not too much on my name. Don't forget who I am.
Illuminati shit.
I think that's towards Drake. Not too much on my name, obviously. It's like, don't not too much on my name.
Whisper my name.
Whisper my name. Janice. Imagine if Janice was just Jay-Z.
What K-Dot say? Don't tell lies about me. I'll tell truths about you.
Yeah.
That's what Jay-Z gonna do.
So we'll see. Drake kind of responds with Maul. Maul reveals in a podcast that he was texting Drake during this because he was at home. He wasn't there, which is a bit weird because Maul's a big Jay-Z fan, associate. His brother's Biggs, but you weren't there seeing Jay perform? Selective year not to go see Jay perform anywhere. It's like, are you going to skip the Yankee Stadium shows as well? It's like he's picking Drake over Jay-Z Hove.
Which is weird because he went to Jay-Z's birthday party.
I would never see the day that Maul does this.
Or he went to Big's party and Jay-Z was there. Remember that when Maul was still on the Joe Budden podcast? There's a photo of all of them at the dinner table and Maul is there with Jay-Z and Big.
Yeah, I think Rory met his wife or ex-wife or ex-girl there too.
At the Rock Nation parties.
At the Rock Nation party too.
Yeah.
So they're associated to them. They know them. But he's on some Drake shit. But Drake texted him and Drake was asking like, yo, what about the hair though? Like making fun of Jay-Z's hair.
That's crazy.
And Drake has had afros and picked out his hair before as well.
The grassy days.
And even after that, like recently he's had done
Like
weird shit with his hair.
he had the
CLB.
little Afro too.
But I guess it's just him showing you like how he just on some kiddish shit, just laughing, right? And I think it's strategic. Like he knows that Maul, a podcaster, is gonna say, "I spoke to Drake because he's Drake," and he also is associated to Rock Nation, and also ex-friend of Joe Budden, another op of Drake. So I think it's all strategic seeding. Like he's not purposely not just. He could talk to anybody. Why? Let me hit up Maul about this. Let me talk to Maul about this. Maybe Maul's there. And if Maul's there, he might tell me something like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think it's all strategic, and with him just messaging people that, and people were trying to say it was anti-black of Drake laughing at the hair, but I think it was just him being Drake, like being petty, just making fun of how he looks. Cause the nigga did look crazy.
Yeah.
It's not the perfect
70-year-old
afro.
man.
Yeah, it's crazy, but I think it's very symbolic. I think it's very symbolic.
Great hairline for that age.
I think it did the job of what it did. Supposedly, it took 4 days to comb out his dreads, and they used Beyonce's secret detangler.
That shit worked.
4 days though. Whew. 4 days. I feel like they definitely cut some off, definitely, because if not, the afro would have been bigger if it was just fully from the dreads. But I think it's what's coming. I think he's gonna cut his hair down to like how he used to have it down. The cut, the fade, the Caesar, whatever he does, he might do the fucking Nas cut on some shit, but it's going down. I'm pretty sure. If he can, he'll probably do like a trial run for. If he can't, I think he'll probably have a hair transplant before then. He's a billionaire. He'll make it work.
You think that's his natural hair?
Yeah. I know people try to say like
For
it was a
real?
lace front.
God
I don't think it
damn.
was a lace front.
No.
No.
I think he
God
did. I
bless.
think he got surgery without a doubt because his hair was perfect, and especially when you do like dreads, your hair thins and it starts to like
you lose
drop.
some.
You have
you
to.
lose some.
Lil Wayne right now is balding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Lil
because
Wayne's
of that.
going down.
You got to take those you got to take those out before you start thinning too. It's a
Yeah.
real thing.
Nah, my shit is good, bro.
No, that's how Jaylen Brown's shit started to thin. Okay, don't listen to me. Everyone I know, it's the same shit.
I got the
Tight-ass
Beyonce.
braids.
I got the Beyonce shit at home.
Braids and dreads do that to your hair over time. And this nigga, when he took it out, I'm like, damn, nigga.
Nigga wants me to look like him so bad.
Nah, it's cool, bro.
Come
Yeah,
inside.
Nah, it's cool. Yo. Niggas swear I feel ashamed of my baldness. I'm the nigga who tells niggas to embrace it. When I see niggas still holding on to it, I take off the hat and be like,
Just do it, bro.
Now you a sexy bald.
Yeah, you got a nice
nah,
shaped
I
head,
appreciate
bro.
it. There be some niggas with ugly heads.
Yo,
you know?
milk
This
that.
shit got them lump in there.
That's why Jay-Z got the surgery though. I understand.
His shit was
'Cause,
lumpy.
Nigga, he looks like Yertle like a turtle. Like he looks like the turtle, like the turtles from Mario, the ones you stomp on. Bro, because if that nigga shaved his head, he would look nuts, nigga. It looked like
Drake's gonna toast
craters.
him. I'm looking forward
Listen
to it.
to what Dame Dash said.
If Drake doesn't kill him, then he's out of here.
Damn.
This is easy work for Drake. I think, I don't know,
Damn.
but something's happening. I don't know. Maybe he's baiting him. Maybe he has something on him. But I believe Drake's going to, because you see, Drake's relentless. Like I said, I don't think Drake can handle Kendrick, but I think he'll just, I mean, Jay's like sick. He's an old man.
Damn.
Like the other day, this dude came in here and he acted inappropriately, but he was 80. And I had to tell him, I'm like, bro, 40 years ago, I would have had to fuck you up, but you're 80. So it's like, it's almost going to be like abusive for Drake to punish this nigga like that. It's basically based on what I just saw. He needs to go to like he needs to get back in rock star shape. He don't got the breath like he used to. Pause. Like not even, he wasn't that, I think I'm curious to see what Drake's going to do. I think it's going to be interesting. I'm curious to see what Nicki Minaj is going to do. These are all people that actually can rap these days. They can still rap. I know for sure Big Daddy Kane will kill Jay right now.
All right, now now you're just saying
everybody-
bullshit.
Yo, Dame is the illest hater.
Are people really interviewing him, or this motherfucker putting his phone on a tripod? And
They interview him.
Now this is
Really?
this is Art of Dialogue. Shout out to Art. Art's interviewing him, but if it's not Art, it's usually himself. Like he has like his own podcast, but Art interviewed him. I think Art pays people like Vlad does, so he probably got the exclusive Dame. He just paid Dame to get it.
Immediate reaction.
Because I swear, like,
It just sounds crazy, right?
yeah, like I was like, yo, I really want to go interview Dame. You know what I'm saying? For him to
But-
talk crazy.
But Jay did it. Like Jay had to know, like Chatty Patty. Yeah, he's gonna keep staying Chatty Patty. Everyone that he dissed, I feel like is gonna say something. They're all gonna say something. Nicki hasn't said nothing yet.
Oh, she's gonna.
Oskino did like his own IG lives and shit.
That's why I'm
Dame
mad
Dash
he
already doing
responded to certain
podcasts.
people. Yeah, he shouldn't have responded to certain people.
It's gonna happen, bro. Tory Lane's eventually probably gonna respond from jail. Another song, another album he drops.
Yeah. That's where I'll say, like, Jay-Z is like so big to me that it's like there's certain niggas, if you know what they are, just let them be that. Like I'm leaving Dame alone. Dame is clearly like just chasing relevancy.
Yeah.
He basically just paid Dame's rent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dame is just
couple
gonna
interviews off
For the
that.
rest of the year,
Exactly.
he could talk about this for the rest of his life.
Yeah.
Like he dissed me, Hove dissed me on stage.
You gave him
know?
the ammunition for like another year, 2 years. The lady, the
Jaguar Wright?
Jaguar Wright, yeah. You gave her more. That she's gonna eat off that for the next year. Nicki should have been got a lawsuit. I don't understand the Nicki situation. That's the one where I'm like, all right, maybe Nicki has something. Because the fact that this lady hasn't been hit with a cease and desist makes no sense to me. Because you acknowledging her tells me you don't agree with what she's saying. So if you don't agree with what she's saying, why are you not hitting her with a cease and desist? Why are you not suing her for libel? And everyone's saying she's broke. So if she's really broke, she won't be able to fight it in court. She'll just chill the fuck out. I don't get the Nicki thing. And then Kanye, I get. The Kanye thing, even though Kanye shut down, I was like, I gotta remind you, you needed to shut the fuck up there. But the other niggas, I just don't get, bro. It was a weird like response for some of them. I'm like, I don't know why you're choosing to respond to these niggas. You're Jay-Z, bro.
Hold up, let's not play this yet. But no, yeah, I said it before. I do think that Jay-Z is capable of bodying Drake with a verse. Do I think is this verse? No, I think this was a tap. And also at the end when he says, "The show's about to be hasn't even begun. The show's about to start." I think this is a triple entendre. Like not just the song, not the actual Roots picnic, but I think in general, like more is coming. But will he respond before Drake does? I don't think so. I think Drake is gonna respond
Vic, you're crazy.
soon. I think so, bro.
I don't think Vic.
I'm pretty sure. I think so. I don't think it's gonna be like an emoji on IG. I think it's gonna be some sort of
Music?
song. I'm telling you, like a verse to like a remix. It's gonna be a verse some way somehow. I think he's gonna say more. At the same time, he did say a lot already on Iceman, so it's like, okay, but there's no world where he doesn't respond. Because the first time that Jay-Z's blatantly dissed him. There's other lines in the past that people are like, oh, this was towards him. But as clear as this, it's never been the case. And making fun of his contract and everything, this is directly.
Vic, you know if Drake and Jay-Z going into a rap beef and this nigga loses, you'd have to go into witness protection. Because they're going to be on your ass forever. Bro, this shit would be crazy.
But if there's a year where Jay-Z would respond to anybody, it's this year. Like he stated at the GQ interview, this is like his he's like hungry revenge year. And if there's a year where Jay-Z would lose a rap battle, it would be this year. And it could be against Drake. I could see that. Because niggas is old, niggas ain't making hits. Like, there's ways that Drake can go at him, the Beyonce shit, you know.
That nigga Drake
even
is 1-4.
Even if he loses to some niggas, even if he wins to some niggas on the internet, Drake could probably win. Drake lost completely, internet everything with the Pusha T. You're hiding a child with the fucking the what's it called, the Kendrick Lamar shit recently. He lost everything. It's not that just on the internet. He lost everything. I think this could happen with Jay-Z because Jay-Z has rap battles, but it's not like he's unanimously winning them all. He lost the Nas one. Like it's like
yeah, but
and
Drake's
still
1-4. Drake's only beating Meek.
He's beat a nigga though. He beat somebody. He beat somebody.
Yo, this nigga.
He still beat somebody, nigga.
Yeah, he beat the nigga with autism.
He beat somebody.
Yeah. Well, I mean, now that Drake completed his contract goals and stuff, there's no limits to him. Nobody could tell him what to do. Like he has free range to go as crazy as he wants. So
what contract goals, bro?
The albums and stuff that had to, you know, they probably limited all that
We don't
stuff.
know if that's true. That's all
still don't know.
speculation.
That's all speculation.
Yeah, we don't know.
Supposedly it is though,
I doubt
Supposedly
it.
it is.
I doubt it.
but
We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Very interesting though. Exciting. Rap is amazing right now. Drake on Iceman, no bars wasted. This freestyle by Jay-Z, no bars wasted. No bars are being wasted right now. So it's very exciting. And I think that Drake is going to respond. I think Jay-Z is going to give us more. I don't think that is done. because he knows that this is it. I know certain people like Jay-Z's too big, Drake is a small dog, etc. It's a new era. Just like with anything. People do it in sports, people do it in there's a new era. There's a lot of people, a lot of kids, they've never heard a Jay-Z song in their life. That's the reality. That's the reality. And some people wanna not acknowledge that that's the reality. Especially if we want to even keep it a buck, if we're talking about regionally, especially if you're a kid from LA. Because Jay-Z, a lot of his allure and stuff is very regional.
New York, yeah.
New York is very regional, as it should be, because that nigga is he is the Statue of Liberty. But I'm telling you right now, that's a thing, bro. That's a thing where niggas haven't heard Jay-Z. They don't know Jay-Z albums. They don't know the catalog. That's a thing. I've had these
Who's
debates
the better rapper?
Years ago.
Who's the better rapper?
So imagine now.
Who's the better rapper? Stop it, Vic. Who's the better rapper?
The better rapper skill wise is Jay-Z.
Thank you.
But this is 2026, nigga. That freestyle was amazing. Don't get me wrong. That was phenomenal.
You're not gonna say it.
But this is 2026.
Drake
Things
is in
can
a
happen.
decline lyrically. He is, bro.
Not right now. Not right now. Hell no.
Yeah,
You didn't listen to Iceman then.
Nah,
bro.
I can't. I can't lie no more, bro.
This nigga
I
lying.
can't lie no more, bro.
If Drake
He
was
made-
on a decline, he's on the incline again.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
It's the best this nigga's rapped in
I
years.
can't
How
lie
is he
to
still
him,
on a
bro.
decline?
We've been talking that all these past years he's been doing ass. He's
Nigga,
cheeks, he's declining.
how many bars, how many
After
quotables was on
this,
Iceman? A
yeah,
million?
he
Like,
went
come
crazy,
on,
bro.
bro.
I feel like his pen's coming back,
Niggas
bro.
is still catching up to bars right now on his
I'm
album.
still
And you know
finding
that is
shit.
true. People are still
finding
figuring
shit.
out bars on his album now.
His pen is crazy,
Sauce
bro.
Walka. People just got the Sauce Walka bar this weekend. After the Sauce Walka shit got revealed, that was a bar towards Sauce Walka. Niggas thought he was bigging up Sauce Walka, just randomly shouting him out.
Nigga, they didn't think that. They basically that shit was a diss. This
No.
shit is a Krispy Kreme factory in here, bro.
No.
Bro, it's the
It
shit
wasn't
I've
this
been
because they had
talking
a photo together. They had a photo together and they squashed the beef. So they took that line as a shout out because that's quoted him. They didn't think he would, when he said hoes know how I pop it for real, they didn't think he was talking about his hoe.
For real.
They thought he was just saying like hoes know how I pop it for real. He didn't say his hoe. Now it's like, oh, he was talking about his hoe because of what just came out, which we're gonna get to too. But yeah, no, we gotta stop it. 2026 Drake
It's lethal.
can beat Jay-Z in a rap battle.
2026 Drake is not even top 3 rapper of the big 3.
Damn.
He's not.
What,
Kendrick is better, and so is J. Cole. Sorry. The hell?
Right
The
now?
hell?
No, I
Yes.
don't think so right now. Hell no.
I don't know, bro. Especially
Which one of them is better? Which one of
Especially
them is better?
comparing
Which
the
one-
last
which
three.
one's worse than
No.
him? Which one's worse than him?
Comparing the albums that they dropped, the last 3.
No.
bro.
Lyrical ability. Which
Boy.
one? Which one's worse?
Which one's worse out of the 3 right now? Currently,
Cole.
Kendrick. Drake, Cole. If we're comparing the GNX, if we're talking about the 3 recent albums,
Niggas don't
GNX
deserve money.
the
yeah.
best rapping
How do I take this mic from me?
was on Iceman. Second best rapping was on the Fall Off. Talking about just skills of the rapping, and then it was the GNX. That's how I feel about it. Now, if you want to talk about music, I'll still have Iceman 1, but I'll put GNX above the Fall Off.
Cool.
Talking about the music and everything. It is what it is. It's not that shocking.
You heard 616 in LA, and you said that Drake is a better rapper right now than Kendrick Lamar.
But 616 in LA was like a year before GNX.
He's a better
He
rapper.
was a better rapper
Vic.
at that time, the whole time, because he bodied him the whole fucking battle. We said that. Like, you can't compare 616 in LA to push-ups. Like, the lyrical ability on fucking 616 in LA was astronomical. Euphoria surpassed everything. But I'm talking about right now, currently, the best rapping that Kendrick has done in these recent years was on those disses. He rapped better in the disses than he did on GNX. That's just a fact.
Yeah, because GNX isn't a rapping album fully.
Oh, so now it's not a rapping album.
It's
It's a dancing album for the West Coast people
Yes,
to
it's
dance.
a West Coast type of
Yeah,
album.
okay.
Why would he be going lyrical miracle? It's supposed to be
I
for
don't
the
know.
West Coast, and it's supposed to be marketable.
I don't know.
But when it came to rapping, the Canadian wasn't rapping the way that the nigga from Compton was. And the nigga you all saying this
But we're talking
song
about currently.
was rapping his
Three-year-old
fucking ass
song,
off.
a 3-year-old song is not current. We can't talk about 3-year-old, 4-year-old songs as current. We're talking about currently right now today. Now, if the nigga drops some shit tomorrow, it's a different conversation. But we're talking about today, currently, recently.
Yo, you know what's so funny? My most listened to artist every year is Drake. And every single day, as you niggas glaze this nigga more, I want to watch this nigga's downfall. And it's so fucked up because I like him. But it's like you niggas make me want to hate him. Because, one nigga cannot be glazed so much. It's unbelievable, bro. It's like irrational glaze, bro. It's like, bro, are we listening to the same thing?
That nigga's a that
What
nigga
you
is
mean,
special,
bro? But if he's your most listened to, then you low key fucking with him. Like that's who you bumping, bro.
But for a multitude of reasons. But I'm honest about what he is. This nigga's
He
not
has
the
his
most
moments out
lyrical.
his cheeks.
This nigga's not the most lyrical nigga of the three.
Wait.
No, I'm not saying that.
It's a nice comeback, though.
Grito with the 199. You're only lying to yourself. K is the lyricist. Alex with the 499. Lyrical ability doesn't win rap beefs, though. It's hits and shock value.
No, of course.
Yeah, no, that's true too. That is very true too.
And I can't argue. Drake can obviously make better hits than Jay-Z. We haven't seen Jay-Z make a hit in like 10 years.
Sauce Walker and Drake. So this is a leaked audio from rapper Sauce Walker where he threatened to kill Drake that broke the news over the weekend after he found out that Drake allegedly slept with his baby mama.
They don't say nothing about me with my baby mama or nothing. Or I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck what the consequences is, nigga.
Why, yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the fuck does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you, though. But I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. It's shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a fuck. Just like I get Drake smoked. I will get Drake car shot at.
Hey.
Nigga, the fuck? You better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
You can't
So
shoot.
he was spazzing on there, right? The reason
Yeah, a couple.
was posted by blogs, etc., but it doesn't say the reason in the video, and you can't hear the reason why he's spazzing at her. But people ran with that because that's what I think she said, right? And when it goes to the actual reference back, I realize I'm like, wait a minute. This nigga said on the album, on his hit song, #1 song in the country, says, tricking it off on her, paying her bills. That's just how I do the sauce in the spill. These hoes know how I pop it for real. He wasn't just talking or popping it. He was talking about specifically the situation. He's tricking it off on her. He's paying her bills. Talking about Sauce Walker's hoe. Sauce Walker's baby mama, right? Now, this gets crazier and crazier because Sauce Walker responds multiple times. First, we have Sauce Walker. He says, can't be tender when I'm the one that sent her. We've been splitting buddy money for years. Next subject. So he basically admits that his baby mama, who he had a child with, is actually a hoe that he pimps.
Yeah, Sauce Walker is a pimp.
Because Sauce Walker has been openly in Houston being a pimp for years. That's how he makes his money.
He also runs a pornography industry.
Yeah. And he says that basically Drake bought her or paid for her, and that was Drake's his client, and he shows texts between her and I guess Drake where she says, I can't let me see, is that, I don't want to read that if that's not Drake. It got pretty.
That's you or that's the new rave song?
No, that's the text.
Oh.
She says, baby daddy, is you cool? You want your bag? I'm gonna need some birthday sex immediately when I land back to Houston, please. But that seems like it's her to him.
What are you playing, bro?
It's like music that he put on his Facebook. I don't know why he put that music on his Facebook. He says, I'm pimping dumbass Kylie. Just give me 16K yesterday on God. Yep. I gave you 40K. All you did was drop me off at home. I never, ever got my roses in life. I gave them both roses. What's wrong with you? Blah, blah, blah. I'm trying to find if he put text with him and her and Drake. I don't see nothing. Oh, question. Did you ever fuck Princess after the penthouse Drake got her? Okay, yeah. So he shows some proof, basically, some text exchange proving that he actually pimps this girl, which is his baby mama. As if hell can't be hot enough. Imagine pimping your own child's mother. That's hell got even hotter for you at that point. God bless you. He also responds today. He says, I didn't start shit, I finish it. The grease was about Adam 22 speaking on the business from Drake gossiping to Whack 100 on No Jumper about my son. Or no. I guess the business, just dealing with that. I guess Adam 22 was talking about the situation about Drake being a customer. Never about the pussy. Buddy been making tender songs about me for 4 or 5 albums. Y'all just sleep. I kept the secret for the paper. This my 5th girlfriend to break the owl. Since way back the club treasures. Ask about me. Awee. Ooey. See y'all tomorrow. Professional player. So according to Sauce Walka, Drake has purchased 5 girls from Sauce Walka throughout the years, and then Sauce Walka's been getting dissed subliminally 4 to 5 albums. Now, remember when they did, I think, back-to-back, I think Sauce Walka dissed Drake with the back-to-back song. But then recently, there was a photo of both of them in Houston, and people were like, oh, whatever beef, whatever issues, they squashed it, etc. And I guess the album dropped, and Sauce Walka probably heard the bars, and then according to him, it's not that. It was just the Adam 22 recently talking about it, and he was spazzing at the girl. He dropped a song, and he dropped a video hopping out of a car, and it's like a $300,000 Maybach, red Maybach. He says that this is Drake's money. He said Drake bought this Maybach. He says that this is an OVO Maybach. Drake bought this. This is what Sauce Walka says. Ooh, and then she posts the Maybach that Drake bought her, a white Maybach. And he says that this is the Maybach, the one he beat up because Drake bought it. Ha, pathetic. So I guess he beat up her Maybach. He wrecked her Maybach because Drake bought it, according to him. Now, Sauce Walka threatened to kill Drake, and then Chubbs in the comments responds laughing. He says that nigga ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, that was a wild shit to say. You're gonna shoot up his car? I mean, Sauce Walka, look, bro. There's no way you're gonna shoot up Drake's car because that's your moneymaker. That's
Literally.
probably the only reason why you're getting all these stuff is because he's kind of being your pimp too. He's giving you the money to mess around and stuff.
Ooh.
So it's like it doesn't make sense according to your baby moms too, because she was posting screenshots of his bank accounts and stuff.
That wasn't real.
It wasn't real. Ended up being fake.
Yeah, there was a spelling error.
You got lucky then, because I was about to say that looks crazy if he's the one that's over here providing everything for you. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't think the music is really giving him the money like that. And if he's a pimp, it's like, yo.
Oh, no. The music is how he cleans up the money.
Yeah, exactly.
he dropped a diss, too, towards his baby mama, subbing Drake, too.
Just a little baby mama drama. Bitch still mad, I don't want her. Red drop top on summer. Damn near should've wore a condom. Just a little baby mama drama. Right here. Bald headed hoe, take the wig off. Bitch, you don't never drop the kids off. White hoe look like Jigsaw.
Damn.
Yo, Edwin loves that nigga too.
Yo, what the fuck?
I mean, Edwin got baby mama drama, so.
Yo.
That bitch thick and her skin soft. Little apartment, this the big house. See me with the bitch and her friends out. Now it's time for me to keep the kids home. That was just a lie, still can't see him. Never took my son to the museum. Not an ice man, just a cold pimp. Talking to the trick through the whole DM. Might make a hoe whoop another hoe. 007, I don't trust a hoe.
I will. This is crazy. We live in a wild world, man. This is crazy. This is crazy. But that nigga Drake's a menace, though.
Yeah.
I will tell you that much.
He just buy your bitch.
I think that nigga's an info. I think he's addicted to sex.
Just giving out $300,000 cars is crazy.
This is crazy.
He wipes his ass with that.
Someone said he has to be the devil because only the devil can give things.
He says it on the track, right? He's like, and I might give her a little Benz or some shit like that.
Like nothing.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, nigga.
He didn't specify the Benz.
We
didn't know he was talking Maybachs.
That shit got me flabbergasted.
Bro,
I'm
he's
like,
giving
these-
away niggas high income salaries like it's nothing.
just a little baby mama drama. Just a little, listen.
Bro, that's 6 years of me working.
He's seizing the moment. I appreciate him seizing the moment, right? He's gonna do that. Make a song, take advantage of the moment.
Yeah.
Promotion. But
Especially for the businesses.
yeah. I hope you clean up your act though, buddy, because you might be in jail pretty soon. Because goddamn, this shit, what you're doing is not legal.
I will.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Threatening everybody, prostitution.
Prostitution's just a few months.
Assault.
Threatening to kill people and you're openly a pimp and you're selling people.
Oh, Edwin's on
A
his
lot
way.
of evidence.
And then also,
Nah, he heard Sauce walking.
Louie, and also when it comes to what about the kids, man? Like the kids is fucked for like going to school and like.
Oh, you didn't see the video that she had posted? It was the video of him turning up on her, and then she put it side to side with a video of him taking the kid to a football game. She's like, "This is what the BD does in public. This is him behind closed doors."
Oh my god!
And I'm like, why would you post your son on the internet like that?
I mean, the cover art to this song is him and his son, but he blurred the son's face. So no, yeah, the child's just a toy for them. This is crazy. This child forever in life is now gonna be trolled and made fun of. I hope his mom is not selling her pussy still because that's crazy.
Oh, she definitely is, bro.
Of course, she's on the flight right now to Canada. What you mean?
That's one of his
my
best money.
God.
Vic, she's the BM. That's one of his best money makers.
Man.
You gotta lock that one down,
This is sad. Niggas is lost right now.
That's wild.
bro. That's just the game.
Hey, bro,
Listen, I don't think Sauce Walker. You're not gonna do nothing to Drake.
that's not enough cooch.
That is a guarantee because he's in Houston, and Jay Prince would never allow it.
Yeah, that's not.
If it was a different city, then I would be like, okay,
Yeah.
we'll see.
And now you can't do it now if you already said it. This is
Yeah.
now you're going to jail.
Well, he didn't say it openly. She ratted
Yeah.
by posting it. That was a private conversation.
MX with the 199, all that money for some bottom of the barrel ass.
Facts, bro. I don't know why these dudes like these
They're addicted to
BBL
sex, bro.
cheeks,
These
bro.
niggas have
Like,
sex problems. I'm telling you, they're addicted to sex, bro.
there's some baddies out there in other countries.
I'm saying
bro.
that it gotta be a kink to want someone else's woman. You know what I'm saying?
Just to
There's a
say I
little
fucked
big
your
on
bitch.
drama.
Yeah, just to say I fucked your bitch.
I feel like these
Crazy.
niggas
It's
just
an
go
ego
on there
thing.
for you page, bro. And just
Then
be
again,
horny.
they like to share the same bitches too. That's the thing.
The thing is, bro, you hung up on his bitch. He doesn't care. He's pimping his bitch out. That's because he's a pimp. That's his game. He's okay with her getting fucked. It's that Drake overstepped his line because as a pimp, you can't do too much with my product. Like if you're sending my product $300,000 Benzes, like nigga, you're gonna fuck up with my product. My product's gonna think it has like rights. I'm sorry to say it that way, but that's what it is.
I think no one knows a lot.
Listen, man, it's crazy. The
Pimp
man
Noel.
the man that
Pimp Noel.
goes by the name of Sauce Walker. And,
I do like watching
and
these
sells
documentaries.
Sells his child's mother's vagina. Has morals. You know, Drake. Oh, Drake, you can't buy her car. Oh no, it's too far. It's too far.
No,
Well-
that car's mine.
There's rules to the pimp game.
Yes, there it is. Because I've talked to strippers about. I know a stripper. She's one of my friends, and I asked her about it. And she's like, "Yeah, there's rules to like pimping and stuff like that. And you're not allowed to do certain things. And
You
this
can't out pimp the pimp. 'Cause
yeah,
it's
you as a
like-
client can't out pimp the pimp.
That's crazy.
That's why that's the concept of the pimp hand is like you're correcting the girl because she's out of line. Because in reality, bro, that car is his. If Drake gives her something, it's his.
Yeah, he's taking it.
He's taking it. So for her to be on the internet acting how she is, this is assuming that they're not doing this together for promo. That's her acting out of line, and that's why he's so pissed. Because it's like, bro, this is Drake's fault because he got my girls acting out of line because he keeps buying them shit. He's giving them energy. He's putting the battery in their back.
Man, send that nigga Sauce Walker to jail. That nigga needs to go to jail. That nigga is free out in the open with a baby car seat on top of a Maybach, rapping, throwing money in the air. Send that nigga to jail. That nigga's a criminal out in the open.
I support sex work, so I can't.
Put
speak
that
on
nigga in
this.
jail.
I support sex work. So I
That nigga know I paid a couple, paid him $50 for some head.
I can't speak on that.
I can't blame you.
Put that
bless.
nigga.
Yeah,
Put
$50
that
for
nigga
his
in
head is
jail.
crazy, but it's a deal.
Put that nigga in jail. That nigga thinks he's Alamo from Euphoria. That nigga thinks he's Alamo Brown. Nigga, you Sauce Walker. You going to jail. And you got your hoes. You snitching on you? The floodgates might have just opened, my friend. We might hear another audio tape next week too. Speaking of tapes, Diddy's tape. It all makes sense with Diddy. After watching the Diddy tape for research purposes, I studied the Diddy tape.
That's a long video, bro.
That leaked.
You actually watched the whole all the way through?
That's a 40-minute video, bro.
You got to observe it from
when
every
it when it got bad, I put it on like 2x speed. I was like, this is getting bad.
Yeah, no, I had to watch it.
Meat in hand or no?
No. Well, I was eating a sandwich, so I had some ham meat in my hand. So turkey ham.
You had more meat than Diddy had in his.
Yeah. Listen, it's insane. As if Diddy's nightmare couldn't get darker and worse. There's a tape that leaked. No one knows how it leaked, allegedly. No one knows. And in the tape is Sly Diggler, professional P-star, adult star, and this gentleman was hired by Diddy. And he got interviewed by Vlad months ago, confirming this, what now gets double confirmed with the video being revealed. He said that Diddy hired him to go sleep with him and his wife, and basically plow his girl and his spouse, his girl, his partner, and go plow Diddy's partner for him. And he said, because Diddy said, you see this right here, what you got? And he pointed at his large penis. He says, I can't give that to my wife, my girl. I can give her everything.
He says that in the video?
No, he said that. He said that Diddy said that to him. In the interview, he said that. Yeah. He said, I could give my girl anything, cars, houses, anything. I have all the money in the world, but I can't give her that.
A horse.
And he said that Diddy purchased it basically for the girl. And he said that Diddy used the guy's phone that night one time accidentally to record it because he thought it was his phone. And that's how he had the tape on his phone. How it leaked, I don't know. Someone stole his phone. No one knows. Sly Diggler hasn't spoken yet. Diddy's in jail. Diddy, in the video, you see him propping up the pillow behind Daphne Joy, who's the girl. The girl is also baby mama to who? 50 Cent. 50 Cent's baby mama, Daphne Joy. Famous IG model, beautiful woman. Daphne Joy is in the video slurping up the penis by the gentleman Sly Diggler, taking it as much as she can because it's it's like a 25-inch penis.
No, but mind you, bro.
Dissected this
No.
It's like a 25-inch penis.
But you know what's crazy, bro?
Vic is giving us a play-by-play.
Bro, you know what's crazy? It was big as hell, and it was soft. Through a lot of it, she was struggling to get it up.
It was crazy.
It wouldn't stay up. He kept getting soft.
He's like an alien.
Bro, your thing is that big, soft? No.
Crazy. And in the video,
y'all studied the fuck up.
What makes the video crazier is that Diddy is walking around the same way that other people have said that Diddy would walk around. Remember, the Punisher said in his interview that Diddy would walk around the room just beating his thing off as he watches his girl get plowed like a professional cuck would do. This man is professional grade A level cucking. He was doing that. The only difference is you couldn't see the penis because his hand, he was going like this with his hand, and you would think he was scratching his stomach, but his penis was so small, hard, that you couldn't see it. And then in the interview, Sly Diggler said that it was small. He's like, it has to be like 2 or 3 inches or smaller than that. And he said that before in the interview, and now the video confirms it.
Yeah.
Because, like he said...
What didn't help you, he was fat, too.
Yeah, in the video, he says... In the interview, he says that Diddy told him, I can't give my girl that, so you can give that to her. Which is like one thing, okay, if that's the way you look at it, but... You're Diddy, you're a billionaire. There's all these surgeries now. There's all this stuff.
Go buy meat.
Go buy some meat.
Yo.
Go buy some meat.
Go buy some meat.
Go buy some. No.
Go buy some meat. Go on your meat.
Go get
Technically, he did. He did buy some meat.
Go get an extendo attitude.
No, but how long ago was that, bro? That shit didn't exist back then.
Yeah, they didn't have those extendos.
No, it did.
Because Daphne Joy, he was with Daphne Joy probably... What's good, brother? He was with Daphne Joy probably like
2020.
Yeah, fairly recent, not too long ago. So Yeah, I don't know. But what I will say is this: everything makes sense. That's why Diddy is a fucking criminal. That's why Diddy is a fucking maniac, because his penis is very tiny. So I think it makes him want to do things. It's like the Napoleon complex, especially if like you're fully hard and you're just 2 inches. It's ridiculous.
What's it called? A short man syndrome?
It's like a short man syndrome.
Penis syndrome.
So I think that's why he does everything he does in his life. He wants to become the sex symbol that he really is not. Like he puts off BDE, big dick energy, but you're not at all. And we didn't need to know this information, but now we know this information. Because who would have thought in all these interviews with all these mistresses and Cassie and everybody, all the girls, none of the girls have said like anything about Diddy's meat being so tiny, but it took the tape leaking for people to believe it, because Sly Diggler did say it was. And I think he was of the only P stars that he hired. I don't think the Punisher said anything about Diddy's meat size. But this shit is insane, bro. This shit is insane. And Daphne Joy has come out. And 50 Cent has also reacted. I'm going to play that soon. He just reacted a couple minutes ago. But she says that she was in love with him.
Video. I saw that.
She says she was in love with him and that she just did anything. She thought she could just do anything like to please her man. So she saw it as like, you know, this is what he wants. He can't give me some meat. He putting some other meat inside me. I'm going to take the other man's meat. He's in the room. So it's like we're both enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? We're both in here enjoying this and seeing another man's meat.
It makes sense that like they were having these like intercourses without him.
100%.
Because remember, Cassie, that came up in trial, that Cassie would have freak offs without him.
That's what I'm saying. That's what's going on. He probably would have watched the tapes back as enjoyment and see himself as these men. My thing is
they probably also just enjoyed it because they was not getting it from him.
My thing is like, you could hire some regular meats. This nigga was ordering the jumbo extra large extendo
you don't
meats.
need the stallion.
It was
he had to leave an
You don't
impression.
need
Right.
you don't
Leave
need
an impression.
It was the jumbo Franks from Fenway Park.
You
bro.
don't need the
Like,
Mustang.
I hired some 6 inches, some
No,
8
bro,
inches.
no, because-
He went to the 25-inch shit.
Yeah, bro.
That dude's like, God damn.
Premium,
Bro, that nigga
Because
looked
this
like
is
he was
thing,
wearing the
bro.
hot dog suit
This is
costume.
the thing, because
That shit was
now
crazy.
she's not together with him. She's never gonna have a bigger meat. The biggest meat she had was because of Diddy. So he's gonna be like, whenever she has big meat, he's gonna think about me. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yeah.
Yo, Malun, she could find a homeless nigga on the street with a big ass dick. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Yeah. She got an OnlyFans nigga. She could just get a porn star with a big dick. What are you talking about? What the that nigga's just a psycho.
He's crazy.
That nigga was hitting niggas up like, send me a pic. Not big enough.
Crazy, bro. Crazy.
He was like, yo, put it next to a Pringles. A
Pringles can is crazy.
And then you see in the video, he's like propping up the pillow behind her, like, yeah.
Like he was
Let me get
supporting.
you right.
Gotta get
Let me
her
get you
comfy,
right.
comfy.
Bro, he was producing the vibes.
Like,
I'm
what-
not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm more concerned of the fact that you niggas watched the whole fucking video.
oh, of course. I
It's not
had
that.
to.
I mean, we watch porn all the time.
Yeah, I watch it a lot.
This is just someone that we knew is Diddy. That's all it was.
Also, it was
He was
trash.
barely in it.
No, but
How many times you
but we watch porn video to beat our shit, not just to watch it.
How many?
But Daphne Joy is a beautiful woman.
I also watch porn to critique.
Daphne Joy
Like I
she's a
film
beautiful
you.
woman.
Nah, what the fuck is going on?
I was
bro?
critiquing.
Now,
I'm
how
like-
many
Is
times
that
you
the film
replayed it?
major in
though?
you?
Bro, no, but the lighting wasn't good either.
Yeah, it was like
Yeah,
a
it's
red
bad.
light, like
Yeah.
a red like sex light that was horrible though.
Bad, bro.
Bad
And like
lighting.
the angles were terrible. This nigga didn't give a fuck.
Yeah,
he
no.
was like dropping it around. It wasn't consistent at all.
And it was too much baby oil. It was
Way
like the
too
phone
much.
was slipping out his hands. It was crazy.
And she's like sucking him off.
How long was
It was a 45
Bro, it's like a
minute video.
40-minute. They watched the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They watched the whole thing.
And my thing is,
This
Diddy,
motherfucker says, yeah, like it's nothing, bro.
This nigga
45 minutes, bro.
This nigga Diddy, nah, y'all gotta understand something. This is what made me mad. Y'all gotta understand. This is where I got angry.
This is why Vic
This-
don't pick up the calls, nigga. This is why.
This nigga Diddy was running around as if like he was like trying not to interrupt. Like he was awkward. Like he didn't belong in this space.
This is exactly why that guy was soft. He was killing the vibe, bro.
Yeah, but bro, like he was walking around like he was doing something wrong, but he was still beating and shit. He was like awkwardly walking around like this,
was
bro.
crazy,
It was so weird, bro.
It
Bro,
was crazy.
so weird.
But
bro.
it was literally how Cassie, how other people have described certain instances. The Punisher has said it. It was literally him just walking around cucking, watching them do their thing, and yeah, man, no, it's crazy because he'll never be the same already just because of what he's done before. This is even worse.
Yeah, no.
Like what this does to a man's actual. That's my thing too. Like if you know you had that, why were you filming so much? Like how do you have so much tapes of like your secret?
It's like you said, he's definitely a nymphomaniac.
He's a nymphomaniac, addicted, and you're also psychotic. Like that is crazy. So Carisha, please, shout out to her. Young Miami got a hit right now. You know, spend that cash.
Spend that shit.
You are a nasty woman, Young Miami.
Young Miami will get peed on by this 2-inch penis, and also take the 2-inch penis and talk about, yeah, daddy, that's my daddy. That's your daddy. This is your daddy?
All for money. I wish I was rich.
What type of lady are you?
Bro, if I was rich, I could walk around butt-ass naked. No one would care.
Diddy. This Diddy shit, man.
You're not wrong.
And it's like, it's not AI. It's real.
You
Like,
have-
it's incredible. And it's not like it was soft. It was hard.
I seen a theory, and I want to see what you thought of it. Someone, I read it on Reddit. They were saying Diddy did it.
The leak.
Yeah, because he wanted everyone to. He wanted to get back at 50 for the documentary. Because in Diddy's mind, he's already humiliated.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I drop this and people see my penis, it doesn't matter. Like,
Yeah.
who cares? People already think I'm a sexual weirdo, and like my reputation's already destroyed.
He doesn't have anything to lose.
Yeah, exactly. But 50 Cent does if everyone sees his BM getting thrashed.
Yeah.
And now he looks nuts, and his son looks nuts. And when I read that, I was like, not a bad argument. I can see that, because 50 immediately responded.
What did 50 say? You really think this shit bother 50?
Well, we have 50 with some caption responses right away, but then we also have a video, and then
I think it bothered him, Vic.
Daphne Joy was on Instagram with her beautiful breasts, showing her beautiful breasts, her cleavage, and she was doing a Q&A on Instagram stories, and she said, someone asked her, does size really matter? And she was teasing that Q&A, and I think it was also kind of promoting her OF. But she did release a statement where she said, everybody plays the fool sometime, and I have been the biggest fool. Just wanted my man at the time to be happy and satisfied. I wanted to fulfill his desires, even if it meant breaking my own boundaries. I deeply loved him, and I believed he loved me too. It's still so painful to process the harsh reality and the truth of the relationship. But as time passes, in my quiet moments, I realized I was far from love. Diddy says in a caption, she's not the victim. Sire, his son, is. Can you imagine going to 8th grade to find out this is your mom? The court system in LA thinks it's fine because I think she has custody. Or he doesn't have full custody, I believe. Something like that.
Yeah, but if she's an OnlyFans model and does all that stuff, what the fuck does that video embarrass you? You was
But
already
I don't think
doing
she doesn't show nudity on only
just-
OF.
Oh,
I've done my
damn.
research.
research.
I've done my research.
Another 45-minute research.
That's what I was wondering too, because I mean, she
no
has
nudity.
OnlyFans.
This is the first time she's ever shown nudity. Ever.
That's what I'm saying,
Ever.
Vic. I feel like this was Diddy. I feel like he's getting back at 50.
Ever.
Because think about it. If your baby mom's, a leak comes out of her getting thrashed at a Diddy party, y'all wouldn't be embarrassed?
100%.
This is embarrassing.
If I don't care about her no more now.
But he probably knew that already.
This is 50
So it's
Cent.
like-
This is 50 Cent speaking, reacting today in a new interview.
And there's a lot of tapes out there. Oh my God. None of that ain't got nothing to do with none of the parts. What you're looking at right now is separate. It feel like it's special because it's my son's mom in the actual tape. But we haven't had any intimacy for 12 years. She could be out back with a dog for all I care. To be honest with you, and she's the only person that we didn't get into the documentary that I wish we did, because it would be the person that's there that wasn't a victim.
That wasn't a victim?
No. See, there's when you think of women, we go women empowerment and for women. But let's not forget that there's some hoes.
Oh my God.
And predators.
No, let's just realize that that's there. Now, this exists. So there's people that are there and they're looking for these things. Like they look for that. So she's just getting what she actually would. Have you met it? At the present moment, check out the OnlyFans, man. It's up 85%. It's up 85%.
Well, let's talk about
currently works, so she's achieving what she's after. Trust me.
I just want to say about Daphne that
So 50 Cent says there, for those who didn't gather it from the audio, in an interview he did on a stage, he says that his baby mama Daphne is a hoe, that he hasn't had intimacy with her in 12 years, that he doesn't care. She could be making love in the back with the dog right now. And he says that she's not a victim, that her OnlyFans, her OF, is 85% off right now. And that she's just getting everything that she wanted and achieved. And I think he's right, bro. I'm not gonna lie to you. Obviously, I don't want to discredit if there was some level of abuse that she went through, and I believe that there could have still been.
Oh no, I think she was down for everything.
Because Diddy is fucking crazy. Who knows if you fucking, hit her, did some shit like that before. But what I will say is this: that video proves otherwise, and you putting 85% discount on your OF account proves completely otherwise. So you are a slam pig, like they say on the Real Housewives of Rhode Island. You're a slam pig, and you love it, and the kid needs. I think the court needs to give 50 Cent full custody if they haven't yet. I'm not gonna lie to you, because the worst thing 50 Cent does is just post like a crazy caption or some shit. But 50 Cent is a businessman through thick and thin. Like, he's not doing nothing crazy like this, and she knew she was being filmed. I know she tried to say it was without her consent.
While they put the camera in her face.
You're looking at the camera.
45 minutes. You're not going to see a camera for 45 minutes.
Diddy's oily hands are like grabbing something and positioning something. You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing. And she said that this tape, I guess, someone had it a while ago, like a media outlet, and they called her that they were going to release it, and then they didn't release it.
Yeah, I saw
and she thanked them for not releasing it. What media outlet was, I don't know. Some people say Media Takeout, because Media Takeout began a lot of stuff. I used to go on Media Takeout a lot years ago. That's a throwback. And TMZ. It could have been TMZ. We'll see what happens. 50 Cent, he has to say this as well, because even if he didn't believe this only helps his case legally. Your baby mama being a hoe.
Yeah.
Her OnlyFans account, all that, the videotape. A judge would look at this and be like, okay, no, yeah, right. Let's give you custody. I would think. So we'll see what happens with that. But he says he wanted her in the documentary. And he couldn't get her in the documentary. So that, him even referencing the documentary, could be how you're also saying, though, where this could be, like, he might think like this could have been Diddy or someone releasing it in response to the documentary. Because if the documentary doesn't happen, maybe a lot of things don't happen, including this tape leaking. Because remember, there's a lot of tapes. That's what we've been told. We've been talking about tapes for years. Allegedly one with a white pop star. And people are like, I saw it. And everyone's, well, it's got to be Justin Bieber. That never came out. That never was confirmed. Now we got this with Daphne Joy. Does this open up the floodgates? Are we getting another tape next week? Are we getting a tape a week for the rest of the year?
I'm going to study all of them.
Research purposes.
What? This is crazy. Are we gonna see one where there's threesomes?
Well,
because that wasn't technically a threesome. Would we consider that a threesome? No. Because you gotta have some action.
No, that's
not a threesome.
That's a cuckvid.
That's a cucking. That's a cuck off. You know what I'm saying?
There's a rumor too that Cassie fled the U.S. and she moved away.
No, that got reported today. I think it's confirmed. I think she left the country.
Wow.
But the rumor could be, I guess, that it could be permanently. But she left the country. I don't blame her.
Yeah.
She got her bag.
She got her bag. She got her money.
Disappear.
And I think her man might be foreign too. And just in general, she's traveled the world before, so she knows how the world is out there. You have all that money. Just do your thing.
Yeah.
What you gonna be getting bullied online all the time for people that still love Diddy and want free Diddy and weird things that they say? That's all she's gonna face for the rest of her life. So, in another country, you might not see that. You might not see that, but
are you gonna move on?
Oh, next topic. Yeah, pretty. Yeah.
Okay.
Next topic.
Because I'm gonna leave. Before I leave, I just want to report this. Breaking news. Congress has voted. Well, specifically, the U.S. House of Representatives has voted to halt Iran war. So, the U.S. House of Representatives passed a measure to seek to halt President Donald Trump from taking further military action in Iran. The vote passed 215 to 208. There were specific Republicans that decided to vote for this piece of legislation and now needs to go to the Senate. The Senate is predominantly Republican. They have a majority. That means there's a Democratic minority. However, I do think it can still pass in the Senate. If it does, then it would have to go to the president. And if the president would either have to sign it into law or completely veto it. This is very important. There's an election happening in November across the country. It's called the midterms. The midterms decides who goes into Congress. In the U.S. House, in the U.S. Senate, and in the U.S. House, there are elections going on during the midterms for those positions, for House positions for the Republican side and the Democratic side. The people who are in the House already made their decision on where they sit on the Iran war. Now it's the Senate's decision. Just like in the House, all of you have senators that represent you. Every state in the country has 2 senators. So that means 2 of your senators have to make a decision whether they want to end the war in Iran or not. The gas you're paying for, the $3 plus in excess you're paying for gas, is happening because of this war. The inflation on a lot of other goods and services are happening because of this war in Iran. And the Senate has the chance to vote yes in halting this war and making the president of the United States, forcing him to decide if this war is going to end or not. It is up to him if the Senate votes yes on this. So you need to pay attention. You need to call your senators. And if your senator votes no, you need to vote their asses out in November. This is very important because this war in Iran shouldn't be happening. I think this is like complete. I don't even know why it's like 218 to 205 because the people who voted against it, Edwin, because Edwin is here, he's going to take my spot. The people who voted against it are Trump loyalists. They're Republicans. It took a lot of Democrats to get some of the Republicans to go on this side to vote against this bill. This is huge. A lot of people didn't think this was going to pass. It actually did pass. I'm shocked right now. We actually have a chance of passing it in the Senate. So please, you have a senator. Call your senator and tell them that you want the war in Iran to end. And if they do not vote yes for this bill, you're going to vote their asses out in November. Thank you.
Yeah, that's scary right there. Definitely something to think about.
Edwin clapping. How can you live up to that though, Edwin?
Just drop the mic right there.
How you gonna live up to what he just said? Let's see what you gonna say now, Edwin. You gotta live up to the energy.
Niggas gonna talk. He'll talk about Diddy
I'm
again.
a different guy. I'm just another guy. Don't forget your shades, bro.
I put the shades like Noel does.
Yeah. All right, bro. Be easy, bro.
Hablamos. Yo, that's that shit, man.
That's scary, yo.
You watched the Diddy tape?
Hell no, you know I didn't watch that, bro.
I don't know. I sent it to you. I think I sent it to you. Put the mic closer to you.
Put the mic good, bro. Come on, it's in your first,
Put the
rodeo.
Put the headphones on real quick. We got Edwin joining us real quick.
It's been a while.
Round of applause.
And then lift up the mic stand from the couch.
Wait, why didn't I put this on? What's going on?
You don't have to.
No,
if
you
don't
have to,
want
but it's up to you.
I'm nervous.
It keeps the.
You got the crispy hat on.
Yo, man, I gotta stop. I can't wear Red Sox hats no more because this is just embarrassing at this point.
You gotta wear the Red Sox hat with the upside down B in it. It's over.
It's gotta be all black, so I can't barely like represent
see
them
it.
niggas, bro. I can't with that team right now.
No, yeah,
Shit, crazy.
fucking I was on Tony before he walked out too, but fuck it, because it might change. But the Knicks seems like the Knicks are losing right now.
Yeah, they're getting
They're losing by 13.
They're
so
getting spanked.
They might not. They might lose the whole night.
What quarter?
The
Third quarter. We'll see what happens though. We'll see what happens. You know, man, a lot of whole baby mamas this week, huh? Sauce Walka, 50 Cent, a lot of whole baby mamas, back to back whole baby mamas. God bless, man.
What does that mean? What's going on?
Baby mamas are hoes.
It's the summer, man. Summer getting hot.
Oh, okay.
Their baby mamas are actually hoes.
Yeah, I just experienced that when I got
Yeah,
here.
hoe baby mama.
No, Kayan. I mean,
Put
the mic a little closer.
Put the mic. Come on, dog. Put the mic.
I'm not.
Kayan has a baby. Kayan has a hoe baby
I'm not
mama.
gonna spit. No, forget it.
Then you're putting your boy's business out here, bro. Nah, we going past that.
Kayan has a hoe baby mama.
Nah. Old block. What's good with Chief Keef? Is he dropping new music?
Oh, yeah, he dropped one with Katy Perry. Fucking dog shit.
No, it was really. He really did.
Yes.
Oh damn.
Yeah, Katy Perry has a new song featuring
I built this brick by brick. Something stupid as
Chief
fuck.
Keef.
Perry with fucking Chief Keef.
But you know what's crazy? Katy Perry was sampled on "Save Me." I told Vic this the other day. I had no idea. You know the song, like the vocals in the beginning of the song. I'm not even gonna try to replicate it, but that's Katy Perry. I had no idea.
They have history, bro. They have history.
Apparently they used to like go off like at each other on Twitter and shit.
The reason that we didn't film on Monday, we were supposed to film on Monday, but I rescheduled it because months ago, Cactus Jack,
we're gonna talk about that?
affiliates team, Travis Scott's team reached out, Don Toliver's team as well. They reached out to have us attend his Massachusetts concert, all exclusive access, and then they mentioned the idea of interviewing him, doing content with him. They even eventually made a post. So one of the people behind this made a post. They were looking for people to do this, I guess, at every venue, every city. Interview Don Toliver behind the scenes, backstage, however they were going to do it. So Saturday came. We were supposed to go to Boston to do it, but then we couldn't do it because the person that was going to help us make it happen wasn't there. But they did give us tickets or just access. They got us access to get there and go through there. Shout out to how they made that happen. I won't reveal names because I don't want anybody, I guess, to get in trouble or anything. You know, we'll keep it anonymous. But we got there, TD Garden, we enjoyed the show, and the plan was to just enjoy the show and then Monday do the interview at the New York show. So we were like, all right, we'll make it happen on Monday, but Monday we filmed the podcast, so we moved the podcast, and that's what we're filming it today, guys, for those who are watching. But long story short, we got flaked. You know, Don Toliver, they flaked on us, and it's a part of the game. We've dealt with it with Ski Master Slump God. We've dealt with it with Trippie Redd. We've dealt with it with Black. We've dealt with it with a lot of artists in the industry in the past. It's been years since it happened, purposely.
Yeah, it's been a
because
while.
I avoid it on purpose. I don't want to. I always rather talk about somebody than interview them because it always tends to be this way where people, you know, God bless. I don't know how they see it. They just, you know, we're not important enough to them until we are, because, you know, if the tables turn, people just act different. People act different. Like not Travis Scott. What's it called? Not even Don Toliver in them, but what's a good point of reference? Trippie Redd. He reached out when we didn't like his album, etc. Then he collaborated with us, and we made a moment out of it. But soon after, just started ignoring us, you know, to his own detriment. I have his number, you know, but it's just like, it's like a weird industry shit. It's like you can't look at these people. You gotta look at them for where they are. They are human, yes, but they are just artists in the industry.
It's just about communication.
They're not your friends.
It's about communication. Like, if you're busy, just let us know. That way, there's respect all around. That's it.
That's all it is. That's all it is. The Don Toliver situation was just more irritating because it was a 4-hour drive there, a 4-hour drive back. I prepped a long time. I was up over 24 hours. I didn't sleep for over 24 hours. I had to sleep yesterday for like 12, 13 hours straight because I literally, my body was shutting down from how much I was up. And at minimum, I was expecting, okay, they say, hey, he doesn't want to do the interview, but you guys can meet him real quick. That'll be fine. We'll meet him, take a photo, you know, as media. And then it helps us review the concert, talk about the concert on the podcast, etc.
I thought he was going to pop up at the after party.
He wasn't.
Like,
because we were able to attend an after party in the building, which was a cool experience for those who care about that type of stuff. I'm not really impressed.
Kind of weird.
You know, it was cool because I'm like, oh, let me be happy because we're going to get the interview. It was like a cool moment before the interview. but it was like a Illuminati initiation station. Because we were there with Suni Lee and Zach Bia.
There were a lot more girls in there. Dudes in there though.
Sheck West, a lot of celebrities. Chase B. We were amongst A-listers, Olympic athlete Suni Lee, Zach Bia, Yeats manager. Allegedly manages Drake. He's definitely close with Drake.
I didn't recognize.
He's the one that Kendrick rapped about. Zach Bia and the Twitter bots and the Zach Bia bots, whatever. He allegedly said that he alleged Zach Bia of being like behind Twitter bots. Industry people. So it felt like an Illuminati initiation. He was like, oh, act like you've been here before. That was just more shits and giggles. I really wasn't impressed. It is what it is. They did take our phones. It's one of those industry parties where they take everybody's phones.
Wow.
They took all of our phones.
There was some thoughts that held,
so we had
that
no
stayed with their
phone.
shit there.
Yeah, so we had no phone. But
You didn't give me your number?
I didn't talk to nobody, bro. We were just in our own space, just like enjoying each
Shout to
other's
Jada.
company. Yeah, like
shout out to Jada who was with us. You know what I'm saying? It was a vibe for what it was. But I really, I wanted to give you guys that content of that interview because I think that Don Toliver needs to do an interview right now. He hasn't had a really good interview in a while, and I think there's questions that people would love to see him answer, and I thought we were going to be able to ones to give you that. But we weren't, and we're not, and it is fine, and it is a part of the process. But, message to everybody out there, just
gotta communicate, man.
Yeah, communicate properly.
Come on, man.
Like we appreciate what we got and stuff like that. We appreciate being able to see the show and all of that. But
of course, it was a dope show.
Yeah,
man.
we appreciate it. That was great, phenomenal show. I wasn't able to be there Monday, but it is very, very
upsetting.
To be let down like that, especially since it's been months in the making.
And we had to travel,
Like we're not 15 minutes away, you know what I mean? Like
it's like we're grown-ups, we're adults, we have responsibilities, lives and stuff like that. Like we have to put certain things on hold or be able to accommodate certain things to be able to do these type of things. So like it's kind of unfair. We appreciate what we were able to get, like the show and stuff like that, but it does kind of suck.
Yeah, because the concert, all that stuff is cool, but at the end of the day, I could buy some fucking tickets. Like, I don't care. I don't need nobody's free tickets.
Sure.
I appreciate it, but we don't need the free tickets. We rather, relationship build.
Take it serious. Take it serious.
Take us serious. And the same way you guys already appreciate us and show us love, if, you want to do something like you're saying and you need something, you guys need some interviews, some content with the artists, why you're coming to the best. We're going to give you something. We're not going to be there asking how much does your outfit cost, what I'm saying, or asking you were you on the Epstein list. We don't
give a fuck about that
we're
shit.
not gonna we're not gonna fucking blow bubbles in your face. We're not gonna do that. And I hope he does the interview with somebody. I hope he gets Noir. I hope he gets Joe Budden again. I think it'd be pretty cool. I hope he does some dope content. But if he just does Zane Lowe and a stereotypical bullshit, then it's gonna be like, hey, this is why you should let us do the interview, because we're not going to give you the stereotypical bullshit. Zane Lowe's done his thing. He's a veteran. God bless. But I'm tired of those like cookie cutter conversations that are just for the streaming platforms and
it's for clicks. It's for clickbait.
It's for like, and it's not even clicks because they don't get clicks. So they pay for clicks. So they push it behind promotions and ads, and it's not real deal. Like
niggas got this far because we love the music for real. Like, we don't do this shit for clout. The fuck out of here. No, for real.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
True, though.
No, like, niggas started in a car. Yeah. Now we got a space for it because we love music. It was unintentional.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because
I'm not even gonna take credit for that. That was Vic.
Yeah.
That was Marlon back there. That was Eddie.
Yeah.
These niggas wanna fuck you.
Especially too.
I'm
It's
sorry,
like
nigga. Fuck you, nigga.
It's like it's like the music review that was done.
That's love.
The music review that was done on the album too went crazy. So it's like
get out the room.
That's the reason why they were fucking with us, because they know the shit that we can provide and
Didn't you say that the mama was fucking with the video?
Shout out to that's true. Good reminder. Shout out to Don
Yeah.
Toliver's mom. I'm not sure if she was in the building. That would have been cool to meet her. Don Toliver's mom was showing us love in the comments on YouTube. She was watching. She watched the reaction. And she showed love to it as well.
And if it's not like that, just clarify. Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not even like, you know what I'm saying?
No, yeah,
But-
because my thing, because they watch the content and they reached out, you know, etc. And it's, you know, we have direct line of contact to the point that it's like we're just left hanging there. There's no response, no follow up, not even the next day. Like, hey, no apology. I mean, man, how else do you expect people to feel? Feel like we got treated like some shit at the end of the day.
Yeah.
You know, before that it was lovely, but the final moment of it was shitty feeling. You know what I'm saying? So God bless.
yeah,
but
it's
it's a
in the-
part of the process. Don't get me
Yeah, yeah.
wrong.
It's-
Obviously could have been worse, and it has been worse. We've dealt with worse.
Live and learn.
Black owes me an interview. Trippy Red owes me an interview. 2 interviews.
Swiss Beats owes us an interview.
Swiss Beats owes us an interview. Fucking Ski Master Slump God owes me an interview. Fucking even
Swilly doesn't rock with us no more.
His manager realistically has screwed us over, and he's the owner. Tariq, owner of Rolling Loud, co-owner of Rolling Loud. He was a part of he's like co-managers or manages Ski Master Slump God. He owes us an interview too. It's like, bro, you guys are doing, and this is why people in the media, right? We need interviews. We want proper content. People are trying to make it happen. We're trying to make it happen behind the scenes, but people are flaking, disrespecting, ignoring. So therefore, you're not getting the content. We pay hundreds of dollars, thousands of dollars, buy flights,
Therefore,
buy gas, rent cars. We do all this to get the content with these artists, and it doesn't happen. And it is what it is. But that's why none of this is never going to stop. This is going to continue going. Bigger and better always, and with or without the artists, we're always gonna critique. We're always gonna give takes, and they know that we exist. So at least at the same time, you know, we're doing something right because we were the ones that got reached out to. So we're doing something right. And I would hope and assume that the love is there. If it's a miscommunication thing, let's just
let us
avoid
know.
that.
You know, got our number.
Yeah, you got the number.
Instagram,
Quick text,
everything.
Yeah.
You know, we good people. Let's chat it up.
Because I think that that's something that, you know, we just have to be honest with the fans, especially people reaching out. Why did the podcast not drop Monday? Don Toliver
Yeah,
flaked
because
on
now
us.
we're looking like liars.
Yeah, and that's why I didn't want to confirm it. I was gonna confirm it before. I was gonna make a post. I'm like, yo, we're gonna interview Don Toliver. What questions should we ask him, etc. Make it a whole thing, right? But then it's like it's not confirmed. So let's just keep it. If we do tease it, it's a surprise. No one knows nothing. But it is what it is. It is what it is. Still has a phenomenal album. God bless him. Drake has album of the year though. Iceman's album of the year.
West. I was telling Vic, Sheck West's appearance, Marlon. That was.
Oh, when Sheck West came out, it was a surprise to do Mo Bamba.
The energy was crazy. Like,
SZA
insane.
came out.
You said it wasn't?
It was insane.
It was insane
Because of that song.
That song goes
Bro.
insane, yeah.
Yeah.
That
Because that song is
I was
crazy.
on my way to go to the bathroom. I hear
ran
that
back, you ran
song
back?
go off. It was a movie scene. It was so
You
cinematic.
peed yourself right there?
It was crazy. My favorite feature that night, bro. All right, my bad. Bro, cut you off.
No, yeah, it was insane. It was insane, but I mean, shout out to them for like, you know, hospitality when they could, like, you know, with especially the Boston show, what they had to do to make that happen. They still made it happen for us. But I would love to build bigger, man. Let's do bigger stuff. Like, we appreciate that the concert, but I could buy tickets, bro. Like, anyone can buy tickets. Let's do something that should be done, which is the content, the interview. That's what people want. Let's feed fan bases the content that they deserve.
It's like the thing too. Let's keep it a stack. We're not charging you.
No.
We're giving y'all free content,
Yeah.
free exposure. Obviously, you guys are already big and shit like that compared to us. We nobody. We just kids from the smallest state in the United States. But like, we're not charging y'all
At all.
We're paying for all of our shit, like the driving, the gas, the car rental, the
They
flying.
want us to wear a Mary
what I'm
and
saying?
have diamond chains, Marlon. You don't get it, bro.
I'm broke,
You
bro.
don't-
I don't got that type of money,
you
bro.
don't wear
I still live in a basement.
You didn't wear the bedazzled pants, bro? They was waiting on them.
Gotta-
Nah.
Should have wore the OVO chain. They would have taken you
I'll tell you
serious.
this much. Travis Scott and Drake are definitely not beefing. I'm not sure even if they ever have. I don't know why he wasn't on Iceman or nothing, but
They were playing so much Iceman at that after party, yo.
the only music, the only
Yeah,
music
they were playing Drake at the Boston show too.
everywhere, bro. The only music they were playing at the after party at the Cactus Jack Don Toliver after party was Drake. Drake. The DJs were just playing Drake. The girls were just dancing to Drake. Drake has infested the world again with his music. It's unavoidable.
But
And-
when he was just Iceman though.
No, it wasn't.
No,
It was
they play some of the R&B stuff too.
That Maid of
yeah.
Honor and
Yeah, they-
Habibti's getting played.
Yeah, they
bro.
play some other stuff.
It was Maid of Honor.
And
The Best Friends
I don't
and
know
all
about
that.
that
yeah,
after
Best
party,
Friends, the Sexy Red songs they were playing them.
No,
So
that after party.
it's unavoidable. So if there ever was still rumors of some static between Travis Scott and Drake, it's dead because them niggas is not gonna play his music at that party if they know that they have problems. That's not gonna happen because we were with Travis Scott's sister, his little sister as well.
Yo, Noel told me that after. I'm like, what the hell? I had no idea.
I
She-
recognized her. I recognized her a bit later on into when we were there. That was Travis Scott's little sister. She was with like Suni Lee a little bit in the actual after party. Yeah, so we were around family, so we respect and appreciate that acknowledgement of trying to even putting us, trusting us to be around those type of spaces. That's
Yeah, it was
acknowledged. Don't get me
cool,
wrong.
it was kinda
But the
cool.
mindset was to,
But the line to get in was insane.
The
The
line
line
was
so
crazy.
unorganized.
But the mindset was like, let's do
stop.
the content, let's do the interview, let's meet Don Toliver at least. Edwin did pieces for him, 2 pieces for him, custom pieces for him, one as a gift and one to sign for us to potentially have it here in the studio. Bro, I spent hundreds of dollars buying merch and vinyls because we're thinking like, yo, he's gonna sign this stuff.
Yeah.
He's gonna sign this stuff. Oh my god, we're gonna see him. We didn't even see him.
He was
and
able
then
to-
we don't want him to sign it to sell it. We're not gonna sell
Bro,
that shit. It's to have it in the
for
studio.
memorabilia,
We're
yeah.
fans.
And thank God I didn't waste as much time on the piece as I usually do. Cause I would have been even more pissed. Cause I usually paint it and then frame it, and that shit's heavy.
Yeah, he was gonna
and
do a frame and
imagine
everything. We
Carrying
didn't have
that.
time to do the frame.
Was you able to give it to him or
No,
we didn't
Wow.
even see him.
Yeah,
That's the thing,
It's
so
not
I-
even to the team, nothing.
Bro,
No, they didn't
Yeah,
take it.
that's
They didn't come
fucked
take
up.
it.
We went to the concert just with nothing, and then we went to the car after the after party. So
Yeah.
then from there we didn't see nobody.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
But God bless. But it's a part of the industry. This type of shit happens. It happens more than you guys would realize, and people don't speak about it. But we're here to speak about it to be transparent with the fans, especially because we had to move the podcast and everything, and we have sponsors and things had to be moved around. But if it were to happen, that's why it was worth doing it because we knew it would be a big moment because we had some great questions lined up for him. People appreciate our love for him. We've been talking about him ever since he dropped this new album. So it is what it is, though. On to the next. God bless. Shit. God bless. God bless. God bless. God bless. God bless. Iceman album of the year. Iceman album of the year.
Facts.
Iceman album of the year. Also, this weekend, things came out. Love Island, Backrooms, Spider Noir. I still gotta watch that. The black and white Spider-Man by Nicolas Cage on Amazon.
I started
That's
watching
the
a
new
little
Spider-Man
bit.
show.
I started watching a
full
little
season
bit.
dropped.
I started watching a little
Is
bit.
it weird?
It is weird, bro.
He's just weird. That's what that's
Like-
Nicolas
like-
Cage.
like,
He's-
obviously-
he's
I think
just
that's why
weird.
my
It's,
that's why
it's,
my
be-
big good.
it's because of the
No, I
fact
wanna
that it's
see
in
it.
that style, but it's
What
not
style?
Old style.
That old school Noir style.
It's like an old
It's like detective
Spider-Man,
type.
detective, old Batman.
Fire.
But
you
could
can watch it in
choose.
color
Yeah,
and black and
you
white.
could choose.
Oh,
That's the first time they did
I
that.
like
the
this.
idea is cool, but I started watching little bro.
He's just weird. That's
No,
his
it's not.
style,
No,
bro.
The acting felt horrible, bro.
Oh,
At
I
least a
gotta
couple
see
of
this.
scenes
It
that
didn't
I
fit him.
watched. Horrible. I
Nicolas
was
Cage,
like, wow.
horrible.
I know. I
gotta
love
watch
Nicolas Cage.
Nah.
I gotta watch it. I
That's
started
just
it,
me.
but I couldn't. I just
There was
I
a couple
I got too
scenes,
busy.
the fighting scenes. I was like, wow, this shit was done horribly. But again,
Imagine just
But
moving
it's
mad
just
slow
it's just
now.
not my cup of tea.
You know what's crazy? Brian Fraser,
Brendan Fraser.
Brendan Fraser. He's gonna do a Mummy again.
No
That's
shit.
crazy.
I
That
believe
used to
it.
be my favorite movie growing up,
Nostalgia sells.
bro.
Nostalgia sells. Everything.
He said he
Everything's
got
back.
the whole team.
Wow.
Wow.
Crazy.
The Mummy.
Yeah, bro.
Is that the
And-
one with Salma Hayek is in it?
I don't know the name.
I think she was one of them. The girl, the sexy
I
girl.
don't know them by
Sexy
their
woman.
name. But yeah, if
She
she's in
better
it,
be
yeah.
in that bitch then.
Yeah.
But the other
007.
mummies after that weren't good.
007's back with the video game. I bought it. I still haven't even played it properly.
007.
But I bought it because it's like nostalgic. I think it's like 12 years since the last one or some shit, or even more. There might be a new movie too. They're saying a new James Bond movie too coming soon. Everything comes back around. So the Mummy, I'm not too surprised with that. Scary movie comes out Friday. We should all watch it this weekend.
Yeah, let's go watch that shit.
I'm down to watch
The
it.
new
I
scary
want to watch
movie.
it. They were hotboxing over the weekend in New York, right?
Yeah,
While we were
promotions went
literally
crazy.
there, if we
Yeah.
would have went to that area, we probably would have saw them, the Wayne brothers, doing promo for the movie.
Oh shit.
Yeah, in Times Square.
I fuck with New York though. I fuck with New York. It's just the smell and the garbage. That's
I don't
that's
like
the only
New York.
bad thing.
Edwin had a honey bun that was so good he started tearing up.
I
saw
almost teared
that.
up. I almost teared up. I was like, this shit's
It's called
good.
Benji's Buns.
There's this spot in
It was
Newport
good,
that
though.
I heard is very famous for. I want to go there.
Where?
The honey
In
buns?
Newport, they're very known for like the honey bun thing.
That
It's been
L
going crazy.
Pizzeria in New York, mid.
Yeah.
That shit you
it was
guys
bad.
posted?
Yeah, bro, mid.
Nigga,
I
they
mean,
make
had
better
a,
pizza around
I
here.
mean, they had a cardboard sign, bro. I don't know what you guys were expecting.
No. The line was around
There was
the
a big ass
corner.
line in that shit.
And it
Just
was
hype,
it was
yeah.
mad viral too. Mad people inside eating it like that as if they
It's,
were
you
in
know
love
what it
with
is?
it.
It's so authentic. Like they're just there's you can see them making it. The ingredients are fresh.
I can see people at Domino's making
But-
that shit too.
Listen, but
It's
if
kinda
you don't like
healthy
the
vibes.
charcoal sourdough
They
kind of
burn it a
vibe,
little bit.
thin,
yeah.
very thin.
Very
Yeah.
thin.
I don't like that. I don't like it that thin, bro.
It's like eating cardboard.
Very thin.
Almost. But it's not that it's mid. It's just not worth the hype for
Was
us.
it expensive?
It was like $6 a
$5 to
slice.
$6 a slice.
Diablo.
It was alright.
Was it was it like the market basket sizes?
Yeah,
It
it
was
was
like
big
that. It
slices.
was, yeah,
Okay,
but it's
alright,
thin
alright.
again.
It was big slices.
But hey,
We should have won the cats.
I'll give it a
Should have won the cats.
give it a number. Give it a number.
Out of 10?
7.
Shit, nigga, I'll give
That
that
was
shit a
good.
5.
Wow.
That shit a 5, bro.
It's just
Yeah,
it's
no,
an
nigga,
acquired
a 7 is
taste.
crazy, nigga. Nah, that shit's a 5. 5 Hers, Big Tony's. A lot of pizza here in Rhode Island's better than that.
Five herbs
crazy.
is good, bro. I like five
Bro,
herbs.
if you go El
Nah.
Pizzeria,
You
that
just-
shit was
bro, you
bad.
just ate it every
I like
weekend,
Five Herb,
bro.
but
That's
my
why.
mom, when I put
You
my
got
mom
tired
into
of
Five
it, bro.
Herb,
That's why.
oh my gosh, she kept going there. I was like, all right,
That's why you ate it too much.
Yeah.
Also, if Marlon doesn't want me to spoil it, if you want to step out,
do
wanna
not
step
spoil
out, go to the
Euphoria,
bathroom
bro.
or something real quick.
I will still be
What
able to
happened?
hear you, motherfuckers.
Alright.
You don't have to, bro. We can talk
No.
about it Monday.
What happened?
No, this is too
We can
big.
talk about it Monday,
This
bro.
is
the
too
anime
big.
shit?
No,
No,
Euphoria.
it's Euphoria.
The
This
Euphoria.
nigga was watching it on his drive to New York. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, the
didn't
Euphoria
watch it
finale
then, bro.
happened, and it's the end
Nah, he's
of
gonna fucking do this
end
shit,
of the
bro. I
series.
might as well just leave, bro.
end of the series.
I might as well just leave.
completely done. The series is
All right,
completely
guys.
done.
I'll talk to y'all next
How many
Monday,
episodes
bro.
a season?
Because this nigga's gonna spoil this shit.
I think.
I didn't know it was the ending.
Yeah,
I didn't know it was the ending.
it's never coming back.
That's it.
You better
This is
whisper
never
this
coming
shit
back.
because I can still hear you, niggas.
I'll whisper the
This
main
nigga really
parts.
walking out.
Yes, I don't want
No,
that
he doesn't
spoiled.
want. I respect it, bro. You don't want it. It's like, why would
I
you want
get
something
it.
spoiled? This is a big
I get
moment.
it. Where you at in the show?
He's a couple episodes. Yeah.
How many episodes are there?
I want to say 8 or 9. Yeah,
8 or 9.
8 or 9. Yeah, 8 or 9. I'll text you. 8 or 9.
I got a dip though, nigga.
8 or 9 episodes. Appreciate you, brother. 8 or 9 episodes.
The gym.
Euphoria finale. So the Euphoria finale happened. Spoiler alert. R.I.P. Rue.
Oh shit.
R.I.P. Rue. I knew that was gonna happen. I predicted it a while ago. I'm like, that's gonna happen. I just wanted to know how, when, and I think it was perfect because even though some people got mad at it, I liked it because that's who she is. She is just like Cassie says to her sister. That's what it was. She's a drug addict. She's a drug addict. Became addicted again. Overdosed. But I think it wasn't overdose. It got confirmed that she got laced by Alamo Brown. He laced her. But remember, they were selling laced pills. Like that was a thing, lacing pills, and like he had access to that, so he was able to do that. He tricked her because she was injured. After everything, she escaped. Lori got arrested. The explosion, all that shit happened, and she survived it. And just like by design, he tricked her to taking the pills again, knowing that he laced them. And she overdosed on her sponsor's couch. Played by Coleman Domingo, phenomenal actor. And I said immediately, I even said Jada, who was watching it with me in the car, I said it, I'm like, Alamo, I'm like, I hope they do like a spinoff where like Coleman Domingo gets revenge and kills Alamo Brown. Nigga, the spinoff happened during the episode. The episode didn't end when she died. It kept going, and Coleman Domingo went to the strip club after Alamo Brown, and he killed Alamo Brown. The revenge kill. And his own boys turned on him because it took the bullets out the gun. So Alamo Brown couldn't shoot back at Coleman Domingo. It was excellent. I like that. I'm like, wow, that had to happen. He had to kill him. I like that he killed him because that guy, Alamo Brown, was just ridiculous. He went too far with it. Like, why would you kill this young girl after she worked for you, did this for you, doing all this shit for you? You used her. She went to you out of your way, and you're going to kill her. Felt ridiculous. But he had the hunch. He obviously had the hunch that she was working with the feds or doing something. So I get that part. But killing her because she's working with the feds doesn't make the feds get away from you.
Makes them think even more now.
Yeah, you're just adding more years to your actual time that you're eventually going to serve. And the cops themselves, when they tried to get Alamo Brown, but they couldn't, they told his boy, they're like, tell your boss, we'll see him soon. Because they're going to get him eventually. But they can't get him now because he's dead, right? I thought that was beautiful. I thought that Cassie in that situation, I love my favorite scene though. I'm not gonna lie. My favorite scene might have been Cassie and Maddie at the actual diner when they were devastated, like as if the world just ended. That scene with like their devastation in their face, like they just saw Nate die inside that casket and Alamo kill and everything that just happened. When they saw that happen, when they witnessed that, they just destroyed them. Like their life is upside down. That acting of their facial expressions and just like their face looking beat up, I'm like, wow. They killed that. That was a 10 out of 10. Like that looked exactly how it should look if that shit were to happen in real life. The season overall, I don't think it was the best season. I think first season was impeccable. First season was excellent. But I do think that this season was beautiful and it was needed. She died and then she visited or tried to help Fez escape. Fez died, the actor, but in the show he's alive and in prison. But in real life, the actor died from being laced. Like Mac Miller died from being laced from drugs. They both died from drugs, drug overdose. I believe so. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong with the Fez actor, Angus Cloud. So I think it was perfect. Like this shows again the problem with drugs and how people can become addicted to them and how people who sell them can lace them and they kill people and they're murderers when they do that. I think this showed that. It showed it. You know, we didn't have to see her foaming at the mouth. We didn't have to see her face like knocked out. Her on that bed with the headphones on and dead, and then Coleman looking at the jar of the drugs and then testing the drug and seeing it has fentanyl in it. That's all we needed. It painted a picture perfectly, I think. And the scene in the beginning, the chase scene, it was like an opening scene. It felt like an action movie real quick for like a couple minutes when they're running away and shooting through the caves. That was epic. I liked it a lot. It reminded me of the opening scene in episode 1, to be honest, when she's like crossing the Mexico border and everything. And for him, full circle, Coleman Domingo to then now end up at the table of the family that she went to, that she found so peaceful, that when she was crossing the border, she met. Then she's at that table spiritually, almost like a Last Supper type of scene they did when they made her like come to his mind and actually see her there at the table eating with them. That was amazing. I love how they ended the episode like that. That was crazy. That was beautiful. I think it was beautiful, man. I think it was beautiful. What other things were on the episode for me not to forget? I think that was pretty much it. That was the main essence of it all. Any character plot lines. I mean, Lori, she killed herself. The way that she jumped off the building was crazy. I did not expect that. Like, what the fuck? Why are you gonna take your own life? That was weird. Like, what? I still don't understand that. She said, I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail. Just go to jail. I thought she was going to escape. She said, I can't go to jail. I can't go to jail. And she ran off just to take her own life. Why not just go to jail? That doesn't make sense to me. Is she really that scared of jail? Or does she have ops in jail that are going to take her life? Like, what is she? I don't know. That decision was wild. That decision was wild, but that's what the directors wanted. That's what the people writing it wanted. Sam Levingston, that's what he wanted. That's what they got. But I was a bit confused with that one. I will say that much. Yeah. Great show. One of the best shows of all time. I don't care what people say. I think it's one of the best shows of all time because for what it did, depicting drugs and drug use and the youth and the age group, especially Zendaya's character, the acting, I think is insane. It's insane. A pointless scene to me was the jewel scene when she was like doing a painting, I guess, and it was supposed to be a symbolic painting. I didn't like it. I would have rather had Jules join Coleman to go with him to kill Alamo for Rue, or have Jules like crying, finding out the news or something, or a future scene of Jules at the funeral. You could have done more with Jules. They didn't use Jules properly. I don't think that they did, especially because they had so much history together that you got to make her do something else. The send off should have been more epic. That's it. That's it. Comment down below. What do you guys feel about the Euphoria finale? That shit was crazy. Cassie being Cassie. Cassie and Maddie, I think, are gonna be rich again. They're gonna find a way to do it. The structure of having those models, they're almost like Sauce Walka. Like they're pimps for girls, and they make girls rich off the OF accounts by managing them. They could do it again. Alamo Brown is dead, so they don't owe him money. They don't owe him nothing. He's dead. So they can make it back again. And I think that they will. Even if Cassie has to be the one that puts her body online again. But Nate's dead, so it is what it is. It's never going to be the same with her. None of them. And I think that's why the show had to end, because reality, there can't be another season. If Rue's passing, if Nate's passing, there can't be another season. And there's so much death tied to the show. I think a producer or somebody behind the scenes of the show passed away or got sick or something. I know that the actor, like I said, Angus Cloud died. There's the gentleman, shout out to him, Eric Dane, passed away. There's too much death surrounding the show. So the ending was wrapped up. Oh my God, you scared the fuck out of me.
So there's no reason to push it further. You think they did justice
now. Yeah, there's no more reason to
how
push
it
it
ended.
further. Nigga, I was talking about the Eric Dane. I thought Eric Dane, I got so scared. I'm like, Eric Dane's in the room? Yo.
Ew.
But shout out to Zendaya, man. Zendaya got that. Zendaya also has, what's that other thing? The drama. I forgot what it's called. Drama House. The drama. She also has the Spider-Man movie. She also has the Dune movie. She got too much shit.
Yeah, she's going
This
crazy.
is her year. This is her year, bro. I could see a world where she wins possibly an Emmy for this show next year. I could definitely see that. Or Coleman Domingo. I could see a world where Coleman Domingo next year wins an Emmy and also wins an Oscar for playing Joe Jackson's dad in Michael Jackson movie, Part 1. Because he's such a phenomenal actor. That nigga's a fucking beast, bro. He's so good. He's so good of an actor. Like, he killed that shit, man. He retired from doing the AAA meetings and stuff because of the situation. So, very symbolic and very beautiful. I appreciated the fuck out of it. Backrooms. I want to watch that movie so bad. I'm going to watch it this week. I want to watch it.
Have you seen we talk about Obsession? Y'all talked about Obsession?
We talked about Obsession a little bit, but I haven't watched it. But I did.
I heard it did good. I heard it did good.
It broke numbers. It broke numbers like crazy. And I think Scary Movie this weekend is gonna do crazy numbers too because of the Scary Movie. Even though it's a comedy,
series.
but the idea of people right now are loving horror films, and I think independent movies. I think the Wayans brothers are doing this independently this time around with this one. And they're not calling it Scary Movie 6, they're calling it Scary Movie. So they're like restarting it again. They're saying that people support this. They're saying that White Chicks 2 is next. that they need the money from this to make White Chicks 2, and then after White Chicks 2, they're gonna do
Yeah.
Scary Movie again, independently again.
Yeah, and they were saying that they did this shit for their father or something like that because their father wanted them to do it again.
Yeah, one of the
Or some
father's
shit.
last dying wishes was like just having like the family kind of together. So doing this movie is doing that right now. So we'll see.
I'm down to go see it Saturday.
Yeah, hopefully it's good. Saturday night we'll be watching to give you guys a review on Monday of Scary Movie. Love Island is back. Love Island is back. Episode 1 is pretty slow. It's all right. I'm gonna watch later episode 2 tonight. See what else happens. But Love Island, like every season, starts off with drama. Right away, there was another white girl kicked off the show because there's old videos of her saying the N-word. She was singing a song saying the N-word on TikTok, and supposedly she got taken off the show. So I guess we're not gonna see her episode 2, but I think she was in episode 1.
Yeah, because there was the whole, you know how like they introduced him and shit like that.
Yeah.
That trailer or whatever was out already.
Yeah.
So and she was bad too. But
yeah,
that happened. She's out of there. And people thought that Gabriel was gonna be out too because they just introduced 5 girls and 5 boys. But I was telling, like I was watching it with my homeboy Joe and his fiance, and I was like, nah, they're gonna introduce him as a bombshell because I don't think because there was people coming out saying something about other people, but then their family members were like, yo, like that's lies, like you know what I'm saying? So
yeah, there was
a lot of drama, a lot of drama
already. The season hasn't even properly started. There's mad drama. There's another guy that got supposedly kicked out the show that he just left. They don't know the reason yet, and I don't know that guy's name.
Was he supposed to be a beginner?
I guess so. I don't know what's happening.
Because the 6 guys that they introduced as beginners, like the first ones, are all there.
But probably by episode 2 or some shit happened behind the scenes. I saw on TikTok. I don't know what's going on. Also, people lie on TikTok for clout. Another story that's gone viral is the gentleman that's a cop on the show because he quit his job as a cop. And I think it was in Pennsylvania, and the Pennsylvania Police Department chief said that this is a bunch of tax money wasted, etc. Like, well, I guess a reality TV is bigger than being a cop. Yeah.
Yes.
I think that people don't understand. Also, he said that he loved his job, etc. And
he keeps saying he's a cop.
Yeah, and he keeps saying that he is a current cop. And there's a lot of people who obviously do become cops and things like that because they appreciate it. But if we're being honest, majority of people who are cops are also doing it for the money and for the benefits because the money's good and the benefits are really well. Now, if you have another opportunity like this, a Love Island opportunity, I could see a world where somebody quits their job. Now, what I would have done is not quit my job. I'll just tell my job
and leave or something.
Like I'll take a vacation or I just won't show up to work. Because what if you get kicked off episode 2? You quit your job for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You left the island. You're leaving the island.
But
in episode 2, where's your job now?
But the thing is, let's be honest. Like we know the type of like attraction and stuff like that. Like people are gonna get. For example, Trinity. You know, she quit her job, and she's like, I quit my job to be here. Blah blah. You're very beautiful. You're gonna get unless you do some dumb shit or you fuck up, you're gonna get deals and shit like that the moment the show's done. Even if you don't make it to the end or if you get off soon, she's very beautiful. Like she's gonna get sponsors and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So like for some people it'll work. The cop guy is not he's a handsome dude.
Yeah.
He seems like a good person. He's a good father from what we know so far. Whatever. So like he'll be alright.
Yeah, I think he'll be alright. Time will tell, but the season just started. We'll give you guys updates next week with episodes. I think by next week we'll probably have like 5 episodes out because every day, right?
Yeah, there's an episode every day except Saturday.
Yeah, it's every
Saturday
day.
There's no episode.
It's every day, so I love that. I forgot that that's that way, but I'm all for it. Over the weekend also, well, I'll get to that in a second. Let's actually talk about this real quick. Latto dropped a new album. I haven't heard it yet.
I've heard a couple tracks.
Shout out to Latto, Big Mama. Latto, this was supposed to be her retirement album, but I'm hearing that she might not retire now, but that was, I guess marketing, frustration. It happens. She's a mother now. But Latto, on the album, people are saying there's songs on there, specifically the one with 21 Savage, I think track 6, that she sounds like Drake. Joe Budden on his podcast.
She does.
In a viral clip said that
Hmm.
she sounds like Drake and that he feels like it's too soon for somebody to sound like the Drake shebang flow. Like, how does she sound like that so soon after? Which one can interpret as Drake writing for her. She made a post after the Joe Budden podcast, and she added Joe Budden, and she showed proof of a photo back in January of her writing this verse on an actual whiteboard with the marker. January, with proof of the photos and the date, and it's called Hostage. It's the verse, and she had this done months ago. Basically proving, hey, I did this myself. No, Drake didn't. No, not at all. And the song that she did, promoting the album, revealing the pregnancy reveal months ago, she also said
they think Crody did it.
They saying Crody wrote the
That's
bars. That's a compliment, and it is a compliment.
Yeah.
Because when people say she sounds like Drake, at least to me, when she sounds like Drake, it's not a bad thing. I think it's a good thing. I think she sounds like Drake in a good way. She raps good. She got the good Drake flows. I think it's impressive what she's doing. I'm gonna listen to the album. I will check it out. Am I rushing to it? No, but I will listen to it this week.
So far, the tracks I heard, I fuck with him.
I will listen to it this week. But she had to respond to Joe Budden. I think that she needed to. I think because this is not the first time he said that. He's gonna respond again. He's gonna keep going, and he has his reputation with female rappers where he calls them out. All rappers, but female rappers specifically, when he calls female rappers out, they respond. You know, they respond almost more than the male rappers, to be honest. Young Miami, Cardi B, Nicki, they respond to him all the time because they pay attention to him, as they should. You know, his opinion matters in certain things. So that take, he wasn't too far off. It didn't sound like shebang to me though.
Yeah, I just played it right now real quick, and I'm like, it's kind of a little reach. Like, you know,
It don't sound like shebang.
Yeah,
but it does sound like a Drake flow.
But it
doesn't sound like shebang.
I wouldn't doubt that Drake wrote it though, because Drake wrote mad stuff for a lot of people. But it's just like I don't know. I was hearing it right now. It sounded like a little bit of reach.
There could be a world where Drake helps people, but it doesn't have to be writing always. It could be just like flow making. Like she could be like, "Oh, Drake, this is my verse, this is my lyrics, you know,
idea,
how
here's
can
the
I come on
beat."
this? How can I come on this? Oh, say like this, say like that."
It's like the reference tracks that will always get leaked and shit like that.
Yeah, you know. But people are students of people, and people are teachers unintentionally. Drake is a teacher to Latto. She likes Drake. She's a Drake fan. She probably listens to mad fucking Drake.
And 21 Savage are mans.
And 21 Savage is a man.
You know?
So it's like
that connection's there.
And allegedly Drake dated Brooklyn, her sister, for a while or so. So Crody, she calls him Crody because she's actually probably close friends with him. Who the fuck else calls him another man Crody? Unless they're really their Crody. A Crody. And I think she's a Crody. And he also mentioned Latto on his album. He's like put a baby in, make her a big mama like Savage or something like that. He said like that, some shit like that. So it's like a line referencing them, Latto and 21 Savage. I think that if Drake helps her or not, specifically Latto, to me it doesn't knock her off.
Yeah.
No.
But I think that she is such a rapper still, and her mentality is like, I gotta prove people that no. This is the second time she's addressed it with that song, Crody. They think Crody, and now with the adding Joe Budden, showing lyrics, showing photos, showing date. But if she feels the need to do it, do it. To me, it doesn't make any difference. I love Latto, but female rappers have a harder time when it comes to ranking, and historically, people are not looking at Latto in a Kendrick Lamar, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake. They're not looking at her at that level. There's no other female rapper that they're looking at that level other than Nicki Minaj. They're not doing that. Rhapsody, phenomenal rapper, can probably out-rap anybody on a given day. But people are not putting Rhapsody up there. They're not doing that. They're not doing that. They're not, I forgot, what's his name? What's that nigga's name? Good-ass rapper, King Los. King Los's wife, forgot her name. She's a good-ass rapper. They don't put her up there. There's a lot of good female rappers, great female rappers. They're not doing it. I will say this. I think Latto's better than Meg Thee Stallion at rapping, in my opinion. I think she's definitely better than Ice Spice. Then I even got her better than Glorilla. I got her better than Sexy Red. Do I have her better than Cardi B? No. Now Cardi B gets help, admittedly, but Cardi B
She's still flowing on that shit.
flows like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
That Cardi B album's still amazing.
Yeah.
That last Cardi B album was still amazing. So we gotta be honest. Like out of all the female rappers in recent time, Cardi B has the best album. I'm gonna check out this album though, Latto. I will check it out. Over the weekend in Rhode Island, everybody thought that the world was ending. Either the world was ending, Godzilla farted, or thunder striked, a hailstorm. Something must have happened because I heard a big like broom out the window. I assumed it was thunder, but then I check, there's no rain. I'm like, that's odd. There's no clouds. What is going on? Then my fiance Deja hits me. Yo, do you feel that? I'm like, yeah. How do you feel it? How? Oh, she's in Johnston. I'm in Providence. Then I check the news, and then people are tweeting like they feel it, and there's people in Boston tweeting that they felt something, and I'm like, what is going on? For like 10 seconds, I thought the world was about to end. I'm like, let me see, let me look around. What if the world just ends right now? Like, we're laughing and shit, but the world could end any second. God's gonna pick a day. It could have been today, that day. And then it turns out it was a fucking meteor.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't in Rhode Island. It was in Boston.
You saw that like other like countries felt it. Like people in Canada
said they felt that.
Said that they heard it and felt it.
Crazy.
No, it's just scary because you know the war talk and stuff. It's
Exactly.
like, bro, what's that bombs? I don't know that feeling. And also to think like, bro, that meteor didn't hit the ground. Like it blew up. Was it 40 miles
in the
air?
atmosphere, some shit like that?
And
the
felt
size
like
of it
that.
was like a couple of feet, like a few feet.
That's fucking insane.
So think about that.
So imagine
think about that.
Yeah.
Something like that big or something like that made that much of a
caused that much. Yeah.
Yeah, they said that
That's scary.
Saturday afternoon around 2 p.m., people felt their houses shake all over New England.
I didn't feel a shake. I heard the fucking boom though.
Wow.
Because a meteor about 3 feet wide entered the atmosphere near Massachusetts and New Hampshire state line. It was traveling at about 75,000 miles an hour.
Yeah.
And it fragmented 40 miles above ground. So it entered the atmosphere and it released, the energy released was equivalent to 300 tons of TNT. That's what NASA said. That's why you heard the loud booms. Expanding the sound to 100-mile plus radius from the location. That's why they heard it in Canada.
Yeah.
As well.
They had it further south too. I think like Philly or some shit like that.
Crazy.
A little bit like New Jersey, some shit.
It was a fireball not associated with anything currently active in meteor showers or anything like that, but a natural object and not a re-entry space debris or satellite. That's what they're saying. Are they lying to us? Did an alien officially land in Rhode Island and no one's talking about it? Is the alien living in Warrack? What is going on? We don't know, but this is what NASA says. And I will say this. There's also reports of this happening supposedly all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Like every day, like dozens and hundreds, like this always happens, but we don't know. Yeah. We don't see it. We don't hear it.
Because they're not big enough.
It's not big enough.
And this was close to home, too.
But this one was close to home. And this one happened like days after one was seen in New York. People saw one in New York fall. I don't know if this is okay, guys. I don't know if this is a good sign. I know NASA science is saying this just happens. This shit might be hitting the fan because this is happening. Bro, if 100 booms like that happen back to back, we're done. Like certain things are not going to handle that type of frequency of loudness and sounds. Like that's crazy.
Not only that, bro. Can you imagine, let's say it doesn't disintegrate. Imagine that shit hitting the ground at that speed.
Impacts.
But that's taking out
Imagine
a
that
city,
shit
probably.
impacting.
And that's only 3 feet. Imagine a 10 feet one. Or just double it, 6 feet. You're telling me that's going to be
the
200
damage,
miles?
bro.
Because even if it impacts
crazy.
water, it would be crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Probably flood mad shit.
For sure.
We could get tsunamis. If a meteor floods water hard enough, we could get tsunamis. We can get This is.
Yeah, it's
Let's
insane,
pray.
bro. It's
Let's
insane.
pray.
It's crazy to think about.
Let's fucking pray.
To think that's how supposedly the dinosaurs ended.
I know,
Yeah,
right?
now I believe it. 'Cause,
And I
damn.
mean, there's still like if you look at the videos or whatever, and they show quote unquote the remnants of like the craters and stuff, it looks insane,
That shit's
bro.
wild.
Insane.
Kool-Aid, pineapples. What the fuck is happening with the world? Every year
big
there's
guy.
new trends, there's new things. People went from buying off of Facebook those independent sellers of candy that's like it's like they make fruit into candy and they like freeze dry candy with fruit. It's like a thing. Like they make like a sugary sour apple wrapped in like some shit. They pickle things as well. You've seen people pickle things before, but now people are pickling apple spears from Costco, and it already has coconut water inside of it, the jar, and they put Kool-Aid, actual powder packages into the jar, and people are selling this for like $30 a jar, and people are buying this for $30 a jar, which is crazy to me. Because you could just make this shit yourself.
You can just go buy the fucking thing and buy a Kool-Aid pack that's gonna cost you. What does a Kool-Aid pack go for now?
Probably
$2,000.
No,
You could buy a whole.
This shit
Like,
were- this
you could buy a
shit were
pack of them
cents
for-
back then.
This
you could buy
probably
like
still
that 50
cents.
pack.
Bro, I
for a
haven't had
couple
Kool-Aid in fucking years.
It's probably still cents, bro.
Just people don't got time for that. They just want the product right there.
Bro, you gonna pay quadruple of what it's gonna cost you to do?
Now, don't get me wrong. If anybody in Rhode Island sells this shit,
Oh, here we go.
hit me up because
I'm
I would
gonna
love to
have
do
to
a
buy-
taste
Here we
test in the studio. I would love to test this shit in the studio.
Yeah.
I would love to have one taste tested in the studio to see if this shit is really that good. I believe that it is. I love me pineapple. I love me some pineapple, so that shit probably is good. But it's insane how I respect the hustle. People make businesses out of anything. But this shit is pretty crazy. This shit's pretty crazy. What are your profit margins? Is this realistic? Are pineapple spears gonna go up in prices everywhere? It's insane. Are people doing this just for clout, FOMO trends, or are you making good money off this shit? Are you really making good money off this shit? Is this everlasting? How soon? Also, it seems to be a black culture thing. How soon is a company or white man gonna steal this from us? Are we gonna see this like pop up in like
stores.
in like Disney or circuses or some shit? Like, is someone gonna rebrand this shit and fuck it up? You know what I'm saying? Is someone gonna make it illegal? Something's gonna happen with this soon because it's spreading like wildfire. Ben the Don did like a horrible skit on it. Ben the Don's not as funny as people making him out to be. I'm sorry, it's the truth. The skit was pretty is mid. It's not a good skit. But I like the intention because this shit's very viral and people are doing it. Like I said, people sell candies, DIY everything. Now we got this shit. You can do this at home. All you gotta do is get this fucking 50-cent Kool-Aid jammer pack, sauce pack, dust pack, powder pack, put it into the thing and do it yourself.
Let it marinate for a little bit.
It's not exotic, it's not extravagant, it's not rare. Like the candy shit I understand because that takes time to like make green grapes sour candy, hardened sour candy. That's hard. Like it takes time. It's a process to do
You're
it.
actually doing work. You're doing labor.
You're doing work. But this shit, this jars, all you're doing is put a bunch of jars in a bunch of coolers and you're just putting packets in the jar. Like, what? Like, I would have thought this would go viral as like, try this at home. It's going viral as a business. People in every state are trying to do this as a business now. Crazy, bro. Crazy, crazy, crazy. We have seen it all. And this shit's horrible for you too.
Yeah, mad sugar,
because
man.
it's not one pack you put in that bitch. I think they're putting multiple Kool-Aid packs. They're killing people with this shit, bro.
That's crazy.
You are killing your insides. You are killing your insides. And you don't need a whole jar. All I need is half a spear. Those spears are huge. I don't need a whole fucking pineapple spear. I don't even need a spear. A little pineapple bites. That's all you need. Now, I think it is interesting. Pineapple probably sucks up juice pretty good. It probably absorbs it pretty good. So maybe it's a good thing in general. Like it's a good idea in general. Like maybe the people start selling Kool-Aid, pineapple juices or some shit, pina colada, pina colada with like some Kool-Aid powder option or some
Nah,
shit.
don't fuck that shit up. Pina coladas already fire like that. How they are.
Nah, I can't lie. You went crazy with the little bites though.
Little bites, bro.
them little
Pineapple
bites will
bites
go
with that.
We copyrighted it already. You can't steal it.
Pineapple bites.
Yo. Crazy.
And some local news here. We have Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Congratulations to Pawtucket because Cape Verde, Cabo Verde, is getting ready to play the World Cup for the first time ever this summer. They're going to be here in New England after qualifying back in October. And paying homage to Rhode Island's large Cape Verdean population, an official send-off celebration is happening at Centerville Bank Stadium on Sunday. Shout out to RIFC. I'll probably be there. I'll hit them up to attend this. The city of Pawtucket is welcoming families and to the community to attend this event happening this weekend with DJs, performances, vendors, face painting, balloons, and fans will also be able to interact with members of the actual national Cape Verdean team.
I was going to ask you if there was actually going to be there from the team.
And the event is free. It's a free event. Cape Verde's first game
first World Cup.
Yeah, first game in the World Cup, and their first game in the World Cup tournament is happening June 15th against Spain.
Tough game, right?
Spain.
Good luck.
Spain is predicted to win the entire World Cup.
No, I don't know about all of that.
So
I don't know about all of that.
It's the most.
But
It's the
good
favorite
luck.
team. It's the favorite team
Good
to win the
luck
whole
to
cup.
Cape Verde. You know what I'm saying? But
So if Cape
you
Verde
gotta-
wins,
you
it's going to be an
gotta-
upset. But it could happen, especially with some Rhode Island spirit behind them.
The RIFC stadium ain't showing games. Like they're not. That's crazy.
well, I mean,
I
they're
don't know.
doing the whole thing in downtown.
Yeah, that's wild. But I would have thought like, bro, I would have sold some tickets and have that shit on a big screen, bro. Go
I
crazy.
think that it's like a legal thing, but
It's not that big.
this is the first center.
good
This is the
amount,
first collaboration that the Centerville and IRFC is doing with FIFA. Is this official celebration send off? So they're doing something. So maybe they're gonna start building that relationship. They got to do something because it's a big ass soccer stadium. Why not use it for the biggest moment in
I'm
soccer
excited
history?
for the World Cup, bro.
Yeah.
So
Y'all talking about baseball,
shout out to all the Cape Verdeans.
basketball.
Shout out to all the Cape Verdeans.
It's the World Cup next week.
Shout out to all the Cape Verdeans in Rhode Island, all the Cape Verdeans fans, all the Cape Verdean families, Cape Verdean friends, all the Cape Verdean actual supporters. Cabo Verde, que viva Cabo Verde! Arriba Cabo Verde! You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cabo Verde. That shit's beautiful. I love that. It makes only perfect sense because Pawtucket is basically Cabo Verde.
Yeah.
It's basically Cape Verde.
They do have a lot
They
of
represent
If you walk into Pawtucket, you're basically walking into Cabo Verde. Also, they have sold, guys, the Rhode Island Mall. Remember the Rhode Island Mall? After it was shut down, the property where the Rhode Island Mall was, it got sold for $20.5 million. Midland Commons was sold to a Montreal-based Brass Water for $20.5 million earlier this year, according to city state records, city tax records. It's currently also home. The shopping center itself is home to Dick's, Sporting Goods, Burlington, Walmart, Raymore, Flanagan, Planet Fitness, Kohl's, At Home, Chuck E. Cheese, and BJ's Market.
That's where the arcade is too, no? The free arcade thing?
No, I don't know
No.
about free arcade.
No.
No,
That's not where it's at.
maybe somewhere else.
No, you know what
Oh,
Chuck E.
you're talking about
Cheese is.
you're talking about that's the mall. That's the arcade mall. That's in
That's
downtown.
different. Gotcha.
That's different. We're talking about the one in Warwick. That I
Where
don't know if you
Sears used
remember.
to be.
I remember growing up.
Oh,
I remember
yeah.
growing up. I would go there because Sears was near there. Also,
Oh, wow, that's sold.
I remember the Alien and Predator statues. Remember that they had there.
Yeah,
That I think they were from the
EB
actual EB Games or
EB
something.
Games, I think.
I think they were from the actual movie or something. Like they had actual Alien and Predator
Yeah.
movie, like actual statues there. There's a lot of memories in that mall. They had it was at one time to me it was better than the Providence Place.
Yeah.
It was funner at least.
Well, it existed before Providence Place.
Yeah, well, yeah, because the property originally opened as a 2-story mall back in 1967.
Yeah, because I used to go there with my parents all the time.
And it coexisted alongside the Warwick Mall for decades because the Warwick Mall was nearby. That one, but that was the Rhode Island Mall.
Mm-hmm.
So we had the Rhode Island Mall, Warwick Mall, Providence Mall.
Yeah, once Sears shut down, that shit was like,
Started going.
yeah, it didn't matter no more.
So listen, that whole place, everything, Midland Commons, sold for $20 million, but they still have all these businesses there. I would love to see the Rhode Island Mall somehow make a comeback.
I mean, the stores are still open and stuff like that. I didn't even know that was for sale. But you saw the Mexican place that was there too.
They left.
They shut on the border. They shut that shit down. But it's gonna open as all you can eat
buffet.
Yeah, but I forgot what type
Mexican
of
food.
Not Mexican food. I don't think
That
it's
shit
Mexican
go
food.
crazy.
I don't think it's Mexican food, but it's gonna be open up
Like
as
the
an all you
El
can eat.
Burrito.
I saw it today.
Listen, that on the border was fire, so
Yeah, it was not
I liked
bad.
it. It wasn't
For
too
real?
bad.
I never had
I
it.
fucked with it.
I used to go there as a kid with my family, so yeah. Shout out to on the border. It's a pretty wild name though. Rhode Island State Police have officially arrested 8 people in a sex trafficking investigation. Lock these motherfuckers up. 8 people. There's an investigation towards alleged sex trafficking and exploitation of a 14-year-old teenager.
Oh, wow.
Police carried out search warrants and arrest warrants at Providence Street in West Warwick, Manton Avenue in Providence, and officials said this in a new statement. Authorities said that Heather Bessett, 36 years old, of West Warwick, was arrested on May 28 on charges of trafficking of a minor, sexual servitude, conspiracy to commit the crime of trafficking of a minor. Sexual servitude is contributing to the delinquency of a minor, providing a Schedule 1 or 2 controlled substance to a minor, felony assault with a dangerous weapon, and enticing a minor to leave home. She was held without bail. Kimberly Leo, 22 years old, of Providence, was arrested on May 28th on similar charges as well. She was released on a $20,000 bail, $20,000 bail. Victor Nogueras, 35 years old, of Providence, was arrested on Monday, charged with 3rd-degree sexual assault, held without bail. Victoria Cesario, 28, of Providence, had a bond set to $10,000. Benjamin Brown, of 30 years old, of West Warwick, had a bond set of $40,000. And Victor Nogueros Garcia, which seems to be like the other gentleman's father, I would assume. He's older, 56 years old. He was arraigned and he had a bond set to $2,000. Marissa Hanley, 29 years old, of Providence, was released on $3,000 per personal bail. Same shit, bail. No pleas were entered for each of the individuals charged. No attorneys were listed for them on Wednesday. Brayson Morel Rosario, 19 years old, was also arrested May 29th on a warrant to fail prenatal conference. There's an investigation currently still ongoing. This is a part of a still currently ongoing investigation, and people keep getting arrested more and more and more. And also earlier, the Meteor, I guess, landed in Cape Cod Bay. They're saying specifically Cape Cod Bay, the water in Massachusetts, in New England, Cape Cod Bay. But yeah, no, this sex trafficking shit is not a game, especially we're talking about children 14 years old. It's not like, oh, she's a minor because she's 17, but she's going to be an adult. This is a 14-year-old child that they're talking about here. They're not playing games this year, the cops, with this shit, as they shouldn't. And on top of that, there was alleged sex trafficking with the happy ending report that we report on the bar at the spas as well.
The massage place.
So those spas always loop in sex trafficking as well. So this could be a part of that investigation. I'm not sure if it's a separate investigation, but there's sex trafficking investigations happening all over Rhode Island. So pay attention, be on alert. Rhode Island, Real Housewives of Rhode Island. I can't give you a recap this week, guys, because I did not watch the episode this week. I was busy getting flaked by Don Toliver. So I can't give you guys a recap. I'll give you a recap next week And the season finale, I think, is the week after. So we'll give you guys a full breakdown of that. They're gonna do a reunion, I'm told, the week after that as well. A lot of the Real Housewives talk. I want to interview them all. I'm gonna interview them all somehow, some way. Not it doesn't have to be at the same time, but we'll see how we make it happen. Shout out to the Real Housewives. I'll be reaching out to them all soon to get an interview. I'll schedule it for maybe the week. Yeah, I'll do the week of the finale. So the finale, I think, is a week from Sunday. So I'll do the
2 Mondays from now.
Yeah, 2 Mondays from now. I'll try to have a Real Housewife on here for you guys to, talk to and enjoy some content from. Shout out to Real Housewives. And last but not least, there was a major fire that was all over the news the other day in Providence because 3 houses burned down at the same time. There was a large fire, destroyed multi-family homes in Rhode Island. A fast-moving fire tore through a Providence neighborhood. It was Friday morning, and it destroyed a vacant multi-family home, and it damaged 2 adjacent properties, and it left 9 people displaced with no home to go to. This happened at 9 a.m. in the morning, they're saying. The flames spread quickly, and the primary structure was insane, and things collapsed shortly after firefighters arrived at the scene. This is very unusual to happen in the middle of the day, they said, the Providence District Fire Department. They're looking into the cause of the fire, and they're going to see what happened, what it led to. Was it gas leak? Was it arson? Was it someone trying to do it for insurance? They're going to see what happened. They're saying it could have been anything. They don't know what the fuck occurred. The density of the neighborhood posed an immediate threat and danger because things were too close to each other and smoke was going crazy. And it was just insane. 2 firefighters were treated for heat exhaustion after they dealt with this because it was already in the 70s in the area. Not crazy hot, but hot enough if you're wearing all this shit and you're in fire.
Yeah.
It's a lot to deal with. But they're expected to be okay. Shane Kent witnessed the peak of the fire and described the scene as the whole back of it was engulfed, huge flames and black smoke going on into the air. Yeah, man. I pray for everybody out there. These families, they need help. They need support. There's a current viral GoFundMe. If you guys go on TikTok and follow this TikTok account that goes by gluten-free_Rody, Aaliyah, her family, she's 28 years old, and a fire destroyed 3 homes, including hers, and she lost everything, and even their cars got destroyed.
Wow.
Their cars got on fire, guys. So they lost their cars. Not just their house, they have lost their vehicles as well, some of these families, so support them. Gluten-free_Rody. She has the GoFundMe up where you guys can help support her. Aaliyah, God bless you. Condolences go out to you. Sorry that happened. But yeah, we'll keep you guys updated on everything. Shout out to the pop-up bagels. Everyone's going crazy lining up for these pop-up bagels. I gotta go try out these fucking bagels, man.
It's going crazy.
In Garden City.
Yo, real quick too.
I'm fucking hungry.
Shout out to the Knicks. They fucking came back
The
and
Knicks
won.
won?
Yeah, 105-95.
Shout out to the Knicks. Congratulations to the Knicks.
Damn.
Round of applause to the Knicks.
Nah, fuck them, man. Not too much. Not too much.
Yeah. Listen, man, the Knicks deserve it, man. I feel like they deserve it. It's the fucking
man.
Knicks.
It's
Someone on
time
the
for
East
them
Coast got to
finally.
win. Someone
Yeah.
got to win, bro, on the East Coast. If it's not the Celtics, I'm going to give it to the Knicks. And if it's not LeBron, I'm going to give it to the Celtics. And if it's not the Celtics, I'm going to give it to the Knicks. Someone got to win it. But I do want to see Wemby win. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah.
I think Wemby should beat the fucking Knicks. I want Wemby to win. I want Wemby to do the impossible. I want him to have an impossible year. Everyone that doubts him, it can't be done. And, oh, no, he's not going to do it. No. Fucking do it, Wemby. Fucking do it. What, Joe Budden's tweeting already?
He's definitely going crazy.
He said Knicks in 4.
Dang.
Motherfucker. I don't know, man. I mean, they did win in San Antonio, so they're probably going to win at home.
Yeah, it's tough.
I'm not going to lie to you. Damn. Let me see if there's any breaking news. Shout out to everybody who watches and tuned in for us this week on a Wednesday. Not our usual thing, but we're able to give you guys, more update because we talked about Love Island a bit more. We talked about the Knicks right now. I think the Sauce Walker kind of updated a bit after Monday, so we wouldn't have been able to give you the full flesh of that on Monday. Full Flesh, you get it. Diddy's Flesh was out by Monday though. You know, we got 50 Cent's response today. But yeah, no, that's pretty much it. We'll see you guys on Monday. Love you guys, appreciate you guys. We'll be watching a scary movie this weekend as well. Give you guys reactions to that, recap to that. But we're out. We appreciate your support. We appreciate all your love. Rely on to the world. Cap! Don Toliver, fuck you! No. Just kidding. He's still fucking amazing. And, you know, the concert was 10 out of 10. I'm not going to front. The concert was 10 out of 10. And that album's a 10 out of 10. But that interview would have been a 10 out of 10. Your loss. God bless. We love you all. Subscribe, comment down below, hit the like. Peace.